right. And welcome everyone to Totally Online Gaming Group. We're glad y'all could join us for episode 84 of Atavar Ascension. Yay! Okay.
I didn't post.
there we go. First, yeah, laugh track.
Smell it first.
So, before we begin, as always, we give a shout out to our sponsors. You got to check out Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. And if you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, the links to the sponsors have automatically posted in the chat for you. But check out Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. They're a local to Central Florida company, family owned, that goes to a lot of the major conventions, including coming up this summer. We've got Gen Con and then we've got Dragon Con, both near the end of the summer that we're going to be at. Go check them out, www.criticalhitgamingsupplies.com. And if you decide to purchase something, make sure you use the discount code TOGG15 for 15% off your purchase. Also, don't forget FanRoll. FanRoll's got some really cool products. You should check them out and use the link that's in YouTube or Twitch or at the bottom of this video. We'll put that in for you as well. But check out that link, use that link, and if you see something you like and you buy it, using that link will help support the channel, so we really appreciate it. And last but not least, SideQuest Cards and Games with all their awesomeness.
So we are doing SideQuest MiniCon on April 6th. Guess how many tickets we have left, boys and girls?
2.
One. Oh God.
One ticket
I'm buying
left.
it right now.
I go for it.
Yeah, you probably should.
If you want to go, you need to. Yeah,
You could
so we have
all the
a
Atavar cast there.
single ticket left.
Atavar panel.
Yeah.
April 6th. If you're that one guy to get the ticket, cool. If not, sorry, bro, we're sold out.
And if you have a +1, I'll sneak them in. First things first.
And then we'll be at Dice Tower.
Oh, it's a
Dice
July
Tower,
weekend.
that's in July.
July weekend.
Yeah.
I think that's it for
Yeah,
now.
I think it's all good planned.
Mm-hmm. No other
Irish
upcoming events?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I think we have a werewolf event, but I don't remember the details on that.
All right.
It's at a restaurant.
We'll look at it. We'll look it up for next time. Which, speaking of next time, there will be no game next week because of day job bullshit. But the week after there will. But then once again after that, there will be approximately 2 weeks of no game due to day job bullshit. So that being said, if you would like to end the day job bullshit so that you have consistent every week out of our Ascension episodes, then help us become full-time. Spread the word, share it with your friends, let them know to come watch us and support it.
Getting a Patreon.
Yes, I have a Patreon.
Plug that.
Yeah, well, no one ever uses it.
Zach sells feet pics.
But come support us. We appreciate it. And this is our first time streaming as well to Rumble.
Sacrifice something.
So if anyone is watching on Rumble, we'd love to see you in Rumble chat.
Can I
You
curse
say
on
hi.
Rumble?
We're an adult channel. We're saying what the fuck we
Cool, I
want.
was
All right.
clarifying because I wasn't gonna not do it.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, Jason. The proper grammar would be whatever the fuck we want, not what the fuck.
-1 inspiration. No. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you. Heck you crap idiot.
Whoa.
Hey, watch your language.
Foul, sir. Honestly.
All right.
Wash your mouth out with soap.
Anyway,
Not tasty.
I think that's it for our announcements. Unless anybody has anything else.
My dog has an Instagram that I sometimes post on. She's super cute. It's Princess Peach Corgi.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
She's very
I
cute.
would like to announce that Oscar has an immaculate beard and he is a wonderful lover.
How the fuck would you know?
I've heard from
Polls.
many.
Polls. We're taking polls.
Yeah.
Probably had sex at least once.
Anyway.
I assume so anyway.
Okay, that's enough for announcements. You have an announcement.
So I may or may not be pregnant with a ±1 margin of error. So
±1 margin of error.
Okay.
I'm making on the minus.
I meant real announcements. But anyway,
so that's a real announcement.
no, none of it is.
Well, you're lame.
I know.
I'm with the cool
Anyway,
beer.
without further ado, we bring you Atavar Ascension. Okay.
It's very.
And we are back. So, when we last left off, the party had defeated Lord Shadowbane.
Lord Shadow Bitch.
Yeah,
Shadow
Shadow, or what'd you call him? Shadow Penis, I think you called
Shady
him.
butt.
Something like that. No,
Lord,
Lord,
whoa, it was first it was
You in?
Lord Tiny Dick.
yeah.
Then it was Shadow Butt.
Shadow
Now it's Shadow Nuts.
Okay.
And apparently we've added on Shadow Bitch.
Also Shadow Cuck.
Shadow
Shadow.
Ah, that's...
I will say, Shadow Bitch is the only
He like
one
lifts his
I
head back
heard.
up
Yeah.
like from death. He's like, "Hey guys, come on."
Anyway, so they defeated Lord Shadowbane and his minions
Oh, so
At the
that's
co-
who we fought.
at the cost.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was just a demon.
Yep, at the
He was
cost.
just chilling. Like,
of-
wait, you guys killed Dennis?
Man, I just know.
Who the fuck is Dennis?
My bad.
Demon in
It's
the
Derek. It's always
Legit.
Derek.
Yeah,
Did
Derek.
not process that one.
Anyway,
Steve.
anyway,
That's why we didn't hear him
to
boss fight.
finish the recap, they defeated Lord Shadowbane and his minions. However, it came at a heavy price, as
We came.
Leon
Is
fell in battle.
fucking dead.
Now, due to some
Spoiler, he fell
very,
at the
very,
table.
due to some very lucky rolls, I did allow a chance for something to happen, and it did happen because Oscar rolled like a fucking badass.
I was surprised.
So they did end up with the means to potentially bring Leon back through a rod of resurrection if they can ever figure out how to make it work, or someone that can make it work for them.
Which the favor's coming in.
Yes.
I have a theory.
Sorry.
You can't have any game
theories,
theory?
you're dead.
All right. Yes, you're dead. Shush.
No theories from me.
No, you're good. But so Leon fell in the battle. They did manage to find a rod, and they did stop whatever that shit that was happening with the rod was going on, as the area began to expand in darkness more and more and more, and then collapse as during the fight, Lord Shadowbane had his attention focused on it, trying to, it seemed like, shrink it back. But whatever it was, they stopped that from happening. And at the end of the fight, bless you. In order to make sure that she got the hell out of Dodge, Persephone was like, yeah, I'm out of here. Last time I touched a rod, bad shit happened. I ain't gonna do that again. And bolted. So she headed up back to the party in Lord Shadowbane's castle. Well, the only ones left are Torbrek and Vesper, because Gold, Bjorn, and Leon, basically using Gold's ability with his sword,
Leon's corpse.
well, Leon's corpse, yes, to be specific, using Gold's sword, carved through the essence of the Feywild / Abyss, whatever realm they're actually in at this point, to open a portal to the Shadowfell, directly to his boss's house, if you will, to put it simply, where they met the old grizzled ass dwarf who greeted them rather gruffly, but said, "Yep, yeah, we can deal with you." At the same time, Torbrek and Vesper had said, "Yep, hey, don't worry, we'll go find Persephone and figure out how to get her back to you guys." So that's kind of how that went. What do you need?
I was just making.
Ignore that. Don't worry about
Taps
it.
on the side of it, and typically when he does that, he's like, "Hey, grab your glass or whatever." He does that, right? He says, "No, it's piss." I'm like,
I just wanted him to crack and for no one else to give a
Hey,
shit
remember
about
when
it.
I said don't worry about it?
yeah, okay, but
Should have just done that.
it's funnier if we worry about it.
Yeah, it is. But that's where we left off. So what we're going to do is, Torbrek,
Yeah.
you and Vesper, still now in the bowels of this cavern. Where are you going? What are you doing?
We're trying to make our way out as easy as possible. Not
Okay.
trying to get any more combats because I'm pretty badly fucked up.
Okay, and
Probably full health.
it honestly, It honestly isn't
Still
that
got one.
difficult for you guys because you basically just follow the same path. And being that there's only 2 of you and one of you is a fucking rogue, so her stealth is on point. And you're not too shabby at it either. The one shadow beast that you saw before that you kind of skirted around, you managed to do that without a problem. It takes you a good 45 minutes to make your way, all the way back to where that portal is, but you finally do. You get to that portal, you walk through, and you are now in Lord Shadowbane's castle, his manor that he had assumed, which is technically Vesper's, as she is the rightful heir to this castle.
I have
Once we
a
get
question too.
back, are any of the soul suckers still up?
That was my question.
Now we go to Persephone.
Like, I've been there a minute longer
Yes.
than he had.
Persephone, who had been mingling with the
Studying
crowd, just
paychecks.
trying to
Let's kill this
kind of be like, no, nothing
I
special
didn't do
about it.
nothing.
Yeah.
You would do
Give me a perception check.
I'm not good at those. That's a 6.
A 6. Yeah, you don't see shit.
Cool. Do I see the buffet?
So I think I
yeah.
missed a part. Like,
Cool.
is this what's happening to you right now?
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is
so
basically after
last
you
I
guys
checked,
left.
you took off, correct?
I took off to the party.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Didn't catch that part.
Yep.
I just heard Percy runs off. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
Percy ran out of world she thought was
I got a
going
party
Yeah,
to.
she's
right
like, this
now.
place is gonna fucking collapse on us. Yeah.
She
I got a
ran away
party
from
right
what she
the
thought
fuck
was
now.
going to get real fucking shitty real quick.
didn't even tell anyone. You're just like, later, loser.
Bro, I had no help. You'll figure it out.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, I think you D-doored to the fucking.
I did. I
To the
dimension
portal.
door to the portal. I
She's
said,
like, I'm out.
bye.
So
I squishy.
you don't see anything, but you guys, you're in that kind of that back room area. You don't see anybody in this area, but you can. You can hear the party happening, and you can kind of make your way out towards where those heavy curtains were separating that. And if you want, you can go through them or do what. It's up to you.
I tell Vesper it's probably a better time to announce you taking over sooner than it is later.
Attention party overs.
I mean, it's
It's a valid point.
I mean, at this point, we already accomplished the goal of trying to get you. Might as well do it in front of everybody who used to worship the older leader.
Okay.
It's dominate your power.
So then she's like, well, follow me then. She leads you out towards where the heavy curtains that are drawn and kind of peeks out and just looks back and says, I wondered if that might happen. The shadows are gone.
Even better, is there any way to contact your members of your guild?
Don't worry. I think we're good.
Okay.
Everybody at the party takes a cloak off.
She steps out through the curtains, flings them wide.
Yep.
Steps out there, and she announces loudly, "Excuse me, attention, everyone. I, Vesper Isidril, the last living heir to the Isidril line, claim my title and my inheritance. Lord Shadowbane is no more. Any of you," and she looks around the room, her eyes locking on a few individuals in particular, who are faithful to that scum, I advise you leave the city now. Things are going to change around here. And there's kind of a pause for a second. No one moves.
And then there are fireworks
And-
that go off behind her because I cast thaumaturgy.
And then there are fireworks off behind her and she kind of startled for a second. And then she recomposes herself and is like, yep.
Yeah. I
You
planned
see,
that.
and you see this because this is kind of a big.
Yeah, it was the whole thing.
Yeah.
Hard not to.
You see this. The 3 or 4 people that she specifically eyeballed kind of slink their way out the crowd
If anyone
But
has
everyone
a
else is
problem
like,
with it,
okay, whatever, fucking party.
if anyone has a problem with it, you'll have to deal with my new boyfriend. Torbreck is
Yep.
like beat the shit.
Literally has to run.
Within an inch of his life. Yeah, so if you have any problems, you're gonna have to fight him over it.
And talk with him. No.
Okay, I get the first hit, and we'll see how the second round goes.
All right,
I
so
could probably take all of you at once, actually.
go ahead and give me a perception
Wait.
check, Corbett.
And I will say, if you're looking for me, I did roll stealth.
Can I roll a perception check too?
You're not there.
I know.
Shut up, dead guy.
Actually, with the unconscious condition, you can't. roll
22.
perception.
Yeah, you super found me.
Yeah. So yeah, you see Persephone.
right.
She's just kind of amongst the crowd.
You hate to see it,
I will.
or in your case, not see it.
How do I want to do this? I'll approach her.
Okay.
I'll approach Persephone.
The fuck are you still doing here?
So what's the plan?
Aren't we missing a few?
They left. They went back to a different dimension.
All right, I guess regrouping is step 2.
I'm not leaving.
Okay.
Ooh, awkward.
I guess regrouping is on my agenda.
And Vesper looks at you and says, "Where do you wish to go?"
Stephanie thinks back to where it would have made sense for everyone to regroup, and Ravensbarrow made sense.
Okay.
I mean, that
So-
was a question to
Yeah.
the DM in the party.
Yeah, above
Okay.
table, yes.
Okay.
So,
that's
yeah, you would have recalled me having a conversation with Tomer via message that
Okay.
we are going to regroup in Ravensburg.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
that.
So Vesper says, "I think I can make that happen."
We're still in the Bay, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
now
You
I think I
are.
can make that.
Not fair,
Yeah.
you know?
I think I can make that happen.
Oh, it sounds way better than
We're in the
walking.
belief-
So.
I'll have to contact my people in the guild, but there is one among us who might be able to help. Among us, he's very sus. But
Yeah, very.
get out of my head!
I knew who would appreciate that meme the most.
Yeah.
Help me! The echoes never leave.
So she's like, "Well, shall we?"
I'll go back to the party.
Okay.
Is that no?
Yeah.
let's celebrate.
Was
at this
that
point,
not what
fuck
we
it.
were doing?
Yeah. You know,
Raise a
you
couple
can enjoy the
flagons.
party for a bit. She has to kind of stake around now and make sure that people really understand that her claim and who she is, and I'm important in here. This is my fucking house, you know, that kind of thing.
While she's doing that, I'll ask her if she wants me to run to the guild and grab her associates to start moving into the castle if that's her plan.
And she hands you a small medallion.
Yep.
To show them this.
Got it.
Go, and she gives you directions on where exactly to go. Just you'll see, and you'll see this person, and they're out there. They'll look out.
I'll be back.
Show them this. Tell them I sent you.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Before we continue to partay,
Mm-hmm.
I do want to walk back to that portal. Is it still there?
It's there.
We should probably work on closing that.
You work
Put
on
some,
that.
uh,
I'll help you when I get back. I have
Yellow
to-
police tape.
Yeah, let me just.
before,
One singular cone in front
before
of
I, if you're saying this before I leave, I'd say, well, do this.
Those stupid
Set up,
barricades.
set up.
bathroom.
Don't let anybody go through there. Just set up a small perimeter, and then when I come
I close
back,
the curtain
On,
again.
on the other side of the portal, you also got to have, if you're going to put a barricade, the Lowe's barricade on one side and the other side of the portal, you got to have a man lift just sitting there.
Some guy like waiting for a spotter,
Yeah.
It's a bathroom cleaning cart.
blocking the.
Just parked in front of it.
Yeah.
I'll be taking
Like
care
you
of it
could
when I
squeeze
get
through if you really wanted to, but you know you're
Well,
in the
my
wrong
concern
computer.
is well, because I assume I don't know if we were there. Last time we touched the rod, shit got a little explodey.
Oh, did it?
It did. It got a little explodey. So I figure having the realm open, probably no bueno.
That's why I'm saying if you can.
Well, I
try to-
meant that's more time sensitive.
I have nothing to do with magic. I can't help you. And maybe
You
somebody
know-
in her group from her guild
Yeah,
can
Fair.
help.
maybe, I don't
Okay,
know.
well, just I don't know how to fucking close a portal.
Yeah,
Punch it really
I'll be
hard.
back with reinforcements as fast as I can, and then I'll book it there and. try
And then
to
I go talk to her and we discuss closing a portal.
Wow, I just got your on our way Discord message just now.
Hey, we're on our way.
Listen, I'm that fast, okay?
Apparently so.
Both
Okay.
in and out of bed.
So,
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
This guy does fuck.
No, he most certainly does this very quickly.
Efficiency is my number one priority.
And
I'll drink to that, friend.
Raise a glass in my fucking.
All right. So,
but yeah, I'll go take care of that and bring everybody back there.
okay. Is there anything you want to try to do for the portal?
I'm just.
You tried to spell magic.
I don't think I have dispel magic.
That's a nerd spell.
I'm like acting
That's a
sure I
Leon spell.
don't have.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I
Does
said
he have spell magic or detect?
Yeah, no, I have dispel magic.
I have to. That's why I said I'm gonna go grab reinforcements so maybe somebody can help take the portal down.
It's Gen 1 Pokemon ruling.
I can make it invisible.
Sorry, does it not do
Does
damage?
that
No,
help us?
don't worry about that. Just
Not really.
Yeah, no,
if they have someone that can teleport you back to the other realm, they'll probably have a way to close the portal.
She took off from the
Yeah,
only person that had a
I-
ticket out of here.
I actively. I have nothing. I have cantrips.
Okay. Fair enough.
And,
Yeah.
I will mage hand the portal close.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to work.
I press the digitation at clean.
It's very clean, but it's still open.
Disguise self on the portal to make it look like it's not there.
To make it look like a closed portal.
Is that yourself? You are the portal?
It's like those people who paint like bridges
Yeah.
on concrete walls, but the other way around.
Yeah.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
And
They
Yeah.
paint concrete wall on the bridge to cover up the bridge to make it
I'm
look
just
like
gonna put a few
Yeah.
couches in front of it. I'm just gonna move the couches
Okay, yeah.
and stuff.
Well, it's,
someone's trying to
there-
go through. Oh
you
man, this
put
is
the
so
cleaning cart in
inconvenient.
front
Can
of
I,
it.
can I roll Arcana and see if
Sure,
I know how to
yes.
close the
A
portal?
demon
There we
box
go.
sticks its head through, sees all this, and just backs up.
There we go. Rolling Arcana.
There we go. That's probably smarter, right?
Mhm.
That's the 4.
You know, I didn't sign up for this.
That's a 4. Yeah, you have
so
no
I
clue.
pushed that couch in
She's
front of the
person
portal.
maxing right now.
Yep. You literally
This is supposed to be the weighted die.
yeah you literally like put some furniture from that area in front of it, and
She
that's
admits
it.
it.
Yeah, but did it work?
Dude, the first like 4 or 5 rolls with it was really, really good.
Mm.
And then it's just been fucking me today.
Approximately
wasted
an
all of it.
hour
This
later.
is all sub 10.
Approximately an
It's like
hour
my
later.
dice.
First
Torbeck returns.
11, that's the biggest.
Guys, the DM's trying to
And-
I'm listening.
And there is 2 people that have come with him. You were told that others are being informed and
Gotcha.
will be on their way.
Do either of you know how to close a
You see one of the 2 with him looks kind of like a halfling, but the ears are much more pointy, more like elf ears, but it's not an elf and it's not a halfling, and it's not like a combination of the 2. It's just a little bit odd. But this creature, whatever you want to call him, looks at you and says,
Yes, I can
Alright,
do
cool.
a portal.
Yeah, this way. Like,
I
make it
can,
go
I
away.
can, I can, oh, yeah, yes.
I take a few steps back.
Oh, boy. Yeah. This might take some time. I was told you need to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just figured this was important, but I mean, sure, I can not
Listen,
deal
Okay,
with it.
Let's do this. Let's send you
Oh,
back.
yes, okay. I got it. Where do you need to go?
Ravensbarrow. In the...
Where is that?
See what she
Oh,
put.
prime material?
That sounds vaguely
Okay,
correct.
okay.
Of course he would know that.
Yep.
You would have a map.
Yeah, I was like, I'll show him a map.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you in that one? I'm gonna send you to
Oh,
fucking God knows where.
ugly city. Got it.
I mean, sure.
Ugly city. Yep. Big ugly city.
Leon
it.
from
Okay.
the grave rolls over.
All right. So,
Can I like insight to know how correct this dimension portaling
Sure.
is gonna be? It's fine.
I mean,
Don't worry about it.
seems on the up and up.
Nope,
Why don't you roll a different
So-
dice for level
because I
5?
like it.
Yeah,
So-
It's got a
me see the dice.
chicken in it.
it's marvelous.
That
This
rolled better.
also has a chicken in it.
19 on the crap roll on the thing.
So
Nat 1.
So this creature
4.
reaches into a pouch and
And 4 as well.
pulls out what looks like
18,
a
19.
stick of chalk, except it's more gray than white, and
Fine.
begins like drawing just outside the edge of the portal, and like drawing around it, like kind of outlining it.
Around
On
the
the-
portal that's already there.
Yes, on the floor, on the wall, everything just kind of around it, and then starts writing symbols all around that border that it created, and then grabs some, looks like spell components of some kind, starts going through and begins to chant something, and after about 30 seconds, finally goes,
And go.
She like a zing.
you see the shimmering look of this portal changes slightly, and now it looks a little bit more calm. And instead of moving, it's more like a glass, but a glass looking on just a gray expanse. Like you don't see anything. It's like it's looking into just nothingness.
I take a throw pillow, I throw it through.
It goes through.
I grab Persephone and I throw it through the portal.
Alright, I am launched through the portal.
Do you actually do that? Do you actually do that?
Yeah.
I
Lands
land up.
perfectly on the pillow.
He loses the last of her health and dies.
Yeah,
I
baby.
land on the pillow.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So you end up flying through the portal.
Shows the pillow
I
that she
aim for
flies
the
past
pillow.
it into the cactus.
There is no
farm.
pillow. Um,
Where'd the pillow go?
what happens is you land on the ground, and as soon as you're through the portal, what's on the other side of the portal now becomes visible to you. As you initially you see cobblestone that you're face down on,
But no pillow.
with dust and some dirt. It's been
The layer
traffic
of the
people,
beholder. Have fun.
and that's what you initially see. You guys,
Hey, that's us.
Oh, hi.
you are in the Shadowfell.
Yes. The
Um,
world that bleeds.
yes. So, you
Between worlds.
you guys in the Shadowfell, you did rest for the night because he said you should probably rest, and we'll deal with this in the morning.
Deal.
I get to long rest.
So you get a long rest.
Yay.
However,
Whoa, no, however.
where is
Leon's
that?
DC went up by 2. For his
I assume I get my strength back. It's going through.
Yes, after the long rest, your any strength damage
My
is
strength has
returned.
returned.
Oh, I see.
your flabby bicep suddenly like perks back up. Like Popeye eating spinach.
Okay, Gold.
Yes.
I need you to roll a 1d20.
Uh-oh.
Any modifiers or just the result?
Just straight 1d20.
That was a 6.
As opposed to a gay one.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, the gay D20 is ironically like numerically set. It's just a spin down.
Ah.
And that was that.
The life
All right.
counter dice.
I need you to roll a 1d6.
1d6?
Yep.
This is favoritism.
No.
I think
Oh, my bad.
favorite thing about D20s is that
4.
it adds up to 21.
Okay.
Like, what would you put it?
And all tastes
All right.
right.
I don't like
All be
that.
21.
5 plus 2 is 21.
7.
All right. So you guys wake up. Give me
Oh,
an
wait.
acrobatics check.
I know what this is for now.
What am I?
Stupid little gremlins. Isn't that? Aren't they just gonna tie my fucking shoes again?
That's what you rolled.
God damn it!
I'm sorry, Jason.
You rolled the same damn thing.
I
What's
know.
happening?
Huh?
What's happening?
Oh, nothing for you.
You hate to see it.
I haven't even seen my card come into effect. I just
How's a
straight up
13?
died.
Yeah.
Okay. You start to step, and you feel and you're like, those bad.
You little bastard.
You should just not wear shoes.
They will
They were
tie
like
your
sandals,
toenail.
I thought. No, they were boots.
So, yeah, they managed to find a way to tie things together. Yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
I untie it,
Okay.
grumbling to myself.
All right, and you hear.
Damn it.
All right. So, morning arrives. You guys wake up, and grizzled old dwarf man is out there in the living area of this place, and he's talking to someone, and the woman you see sitting in what looks like, again, the all the colors in this area are muted, more grayscale than anything in the Shadowfell. But even with that, you can clearly tell that the dress she's wearing is vibrantly blue and green and yellow, and it's very colorful. But even here it's muted, but it's still that's got to be one bright dress, and it does look very nice on her. She is relatively tall, probably about 5'8", 5'9".
That's taller than gold.
For a woman, it's also
You're short.
a little bit above average.
Gold 5'4", yeah.
He's 5'4".
He's
He's
a
a
tall
short
boy.
king.
No, he's a tall boy. What are you
He's a
talking about?
fucking Keebler elf.
No, he's tall.
Roll a D100 there, sir.
Yes, yeah, you definitely have to. But yeah, he's. You are.
I gotta give us one of the metal D on those.
Mhm.
Fuck no, not for this table.
Oh,
Fuck
but,
right shatter the TV.
but for fun.
Wow.
Mhm.
Oh, never mind. I thought
I was gonna
Don't
say,
roll it on the
don't early.
TV.
But for before that, you see him talking to her, and they're
Five. Was that a 3?
they're just kind of conversing back and forth.
do I
Five?
recognize this woman at all?
No. But she's conversing back and forth with this, with the dwarf. And the thing that you notice about her is both of you could roll this if you want. It would be, if you're proficient with it, history.
I doubt any of us are.
Nope.
Not
Only,
me.
only my
Okay,
character is better.
The dead bar.
Then I will let you do a straight intelligence check.
A strength check?
Straight intelligence.
Do I have muscle memory?
Yeah. What is the brain but one muscle, right? Thinking muscle.
11.
11.
Would this be something that I would reasonably have a reason to roll for?
Probably.
I gotta
Alright,
use
I'm
the
not gonna roll
bathroom.
Okay.
I'm long lived. I maybe.
So she as you look at her and look at her facial features, you're not sure the exact word to describe what she is, but you think that it's a race called like Yuan-Ti or something like that. You've never seen one before, but you've heard of them, and
What
it's
is her
just
descriptor again? Like,
only thing I've described is her
okay, I thought I
it's
missed
a
it.
very, very bright dress, which fits her well.
Ooh.
But she,
You love to see it.
yeah, she's interesting looking.
It's a great
She's
thing to wake up to, right?
a Yuan-Ti.
Theater of the mind.
Let's see if I can get the proper kind of image.
Mommy.
She's a snake mommy, is what
Mhm.
she is.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Jackpot.
I'll
The
say
fucking
it's a
alien.
God. That's not what I'm
Well,
looking
I'm sorry, my
for.
ADHD.
Because she's
More card
actually got.
I think so.
There we go.
There's not much left though, are you sure?
Yeah, I was gonna hop into the scotch next.
Fair enough.
Right here.
There you go, Daniel.
I don't know about that. I was like, oh, yeah.
So that-
yeah,
that's-
yeah. Oh,
That's
that's
what
the
she- that's
face.
what she looks- the dress is different, but that's
The
what she
face looks like that four-armed guy from Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
Bro.
I don't know though. That snake tongue be doing some things.
But
I'll give
anyway,
you
that's what she looks like. But she and the dwarf are talking back and forth. And as you approach, the conversation stops and the dwarf looks over and he says, you're awake. Good.
Keeping my foot
What,
warm.
Far too early to be woken, but yeah, we're awake. Just grabbing a glass. Keep
And
going.
I was like, where's he going?
Yeah, I'm leaving mid scene.
He's like, you know what? No.
Outside.
He's like, where you go? I'm just leaving.
Fuck reviving Leon. Takes Rod.
So
Runs off.
he says, so my friend here can most likely assist you
She can revive the small warrior.
with that item you've shown me.
I'll present the rod then.
You present it in
Present
the
it.
way that
Yeah,
your rod to her?
that
I'll-
everything is
no, I'll present my rod to her.
baby.
Yeah, no, I pull out of my pants.
You pull your rod out of your pants. All right.
No, I pull it out of the sack.
Even worse.
How forthcoming.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm just waiting for this fucking Yanti to just be like an absolute flirt. And me and Jason start flirting here.
No. She
That's hot.
He said, Zach, please.
no,
I
she,
talk like this the whole time.
What do you kids want?
no, she stands
Fucking
up
Dr.
from her seat, approaches, gives a slight bow, says, "I am no C. It is a pleasure to meet you."
No, see. Well, I appreciate the favor you're doing us. And I will respectfully bow back.
May I?
Bjorn
As she
sees him
indicates
do that,
her.
and he's like, and does a
And she-
little bow as well.
And she nods to you as well.
While in bow, I will hand rod.
She looks at it.
How is that supposed to bring back the small warrior?
Just how magic works.
I see you are not wise in the ways of magic.
Bjorn looked it over. It was just a metal
No, I'm
rod.
not even there, man.
Quit antagonizing me.
Well, it can be used for multiple things.
Oh,
I'm not too sure in the ways of it either.
I could simply bonk you with it. Or I could
I would
use-
advise against that.
Or please show me to your friend.
I point over to the corpse couch.
Yeah.
behind
Yeah,
us.
no, in the very small room we're in, I will simply beckon my hands towards the corpse on the couch.
That's right. I
behind
forgot he was
Yeah,
on the
Bjorn.
couch.
He's on the corpse couch.
Bjorn steps out of the way, like
Yep.
Oh,
She-
sorry.
to the side, and
She walks over.
us. I want there to be some dangly side
Yeah.
corpse couch like
Oh,
Not
sorry,
corpse
sorry.
couch.
She walks
right
over
next to
to Leon. And she takes the rod and she places it on his chest, folds his hands over it, grips him, and then pulls out some spell components that you see and begins.
like
Most of it, what you see is you actually see
Here's my thing.
what look like black rose petals, and she begins to kind of sprinkle them on his body.
What is she
She-
doing, Cole?
She pulls out from another
some
pouch
ceremony.
what looks kind of like a some kind of salt, not table salt, but it is clearly some kind of coarse salt
She's preparing
That-
for eating.
that she rubs into her hands and then touches on either side of his face, on his cheeks.
What a preposterous.
Rubs
Then,
it in.
then touches no, just touches. Then touches his hands, which are on
Oh, no.
holding the rod, and then touches the soles of his feet.
Ew.
Cold, I'm uncomfortable.
She then goes into a bag that she brought, and she pulls out a few candles and she sets them around. The candles, again, in the Shadowfell, the colors are muted, but even with that, you can tell that a couple of them are black, some of them are clearly like a bright white, and then there are some that are blood red. And she places them around, and she says, "This is something that will need your assistance. If you want your friend back, you must plead with his soul."
I accept
And
the
she-
charge.
She crosses her leg and sits down and begins chanting. And then she kind of looks to you while she's chanting and nods. What are you going to do to contribute to this resurrection ceremony?
I will get on my knees by the couch.
Okay.
And I'll lean into Leon and give him a warm embrace, a hug. And in a moment of weakness, I will express my friendship for Leon and how close we have become over the years. And that even if this doesn't work, I would dearly miss him.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
I'm persuading you to be alive again.
I liked all of that except I was confused by the over the years part because I don't think our characters have known each other longer than a year.
It felt like years.
Cannot-
Over the months.
Canonically, I met you well before the story had started.
Nope.
No, yeah.
You met in Kyber.
Ajax. It
Yeah,
was
Persephone.
We, I think,
and,
knew
I
each
thought
other
we met on the
beforehand.
way to Kyber.
yeah, that you took like a month-long travel.
That's it.
Months are fucking weird.
Time's time.
It's been a long fucking time.
It's some timey-wimey
even though it's
bullshit.
only been months, it's felt like years.
Fucking it has.
Take that how you will.
With my -1 to persuasion, that's a 13.
Okay. Bjorn, what are you going to do to try
Bjorn.
to contribute to bringing Leon back? He has already used persuasion. You must use some.
Intimidated soul back in his
Bjorn.
body.
Bjorn, I don't know what to fucking do here, and Bjorn sure as fuck would have known. So he'd see him trying to talk him, like hype him up, and Bjorn would just say, I haven't known you very long, but in the time that I have known you, you've shown yourself to be an exemplary warrior. The world would be worse without you, probably."
So probably at the end. it's fucking
That was my own personal say.
Okay.
At the probably part.
Well, no, that's even better. I'm going to say roll deception.
Deception.
Yes, because it's probably.
Oh, that was just me. That was just me being a shit.
Oh, come on, that's funny as
Well, you
shit.
can't use persuasion because he already did persuasion. So.
Well, that's probably for the best, but I think deception is like the exact same sinking.
Well,
mode.
then you.
I'm definitely not being deceptive. He
So
absolutely
what
has
would you
shown
what would
himself.
you like to use as a
Strength.
Hey, Daniel. Daniel.
Give
as
me
a skill? As a skill. As a skill, what would you like to use? Skill or an ability? What would you like to do to try to have a positive
To
effect?
cast fireball.
Oh, got it. Go on.
Arcana, got it. Roll.
Buddy, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea.
Okay.
I could roll a deception. I don't see it as deceptive. I could roll it just for the sake
Well,
of
no,
rolling.
I'm just saying. Is there a skill or ability that you?
I will add the whole, like, Shimlo. It is not this man's time, and can I make it a religion check?
I will allow that.
Grant this man another chance.
So that he may see his son.
It doesn't matter because, oh, no, you know what? I thought that was a 6. 9, that's a little bit better. 13.
Okay.
Hey, double 13.
All right.
Hey, Jason,
So-
that adds up to a 20.
It does.
Well, that's a bust.
All right.
So
You're
All
right.
right.
The chanting continues.
I can bust.
I would say not
All
the only
right.
thing.
The chanting continues. This whole thing takes about a good 15, 20 minutes. After the initial prep, which that took a good little while too. But as Nulsi finishes up,
He's dead. He's not coming back.
Do you have another one of those rods, by the way?
you see the rod crumbles to dust and begins to spread as this dust across Leon's chest and seems to be absorbed into him. And he takes a breath. You are
Shimlo be
awake.
praised.
You are at 1 hit point.
wow, that's
So-
more than 0.
Good to see you, bud.
While I'm
Back-
hugging
back to
him,
death.
I'm gonna go ahead and instinctively.
How hard do you squeeze?
She's not there.
So while hearing his first breath, I'm going to immediately cure wounds, just like in response.
Okay.
Immediately knocks me out from the shock. Just
Shimlo never
Wait,
disappoints.
shit! I said cure wounds, not cause wounds. Fuck.
Cause wounds.
17 hit points.
Inflict 1d8.
Yeah. Well, there is inflict wounds. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Just
true.
fucking puts him back down.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
no rod.
Now I can heal you myself.
Nah. Thank God. All right.
It's fucked.
You're alive.
yeah.
You feel like shit. You're worn out,
Knock him out. Do it again.
but you are
Twisted
alive
something.
and you are conscious.
Sun's broken.
What you see as your eyes open is you're still in a lot of pain. Gold is hugging you. You see, like, his head is like on your chest as he's kind of like hugging you, and you
Bjorn
see
is also uncomfortably close.
and-
He's like,
yeah, Bjorn's like standing right like over, like just
welcome
hovering.
back, small
There is
warrior.
a woman of some kind. You don't know exact race. Sitting there, you may, I don't know, but sitting there right now, you're still a little disoriented, and you see what looks like the ceiling of a cabin, but like all the colors are like muted. It looks very grayish, but it's like a log cabin. Like
You wake up, you're like, oh my god, I'm a dog.
Yeah. As Persephone's hellhound. No.
Oh,
I want that.
So no, that's what you see.
Literally Persephone's bitch. I'll stop hugging you as I like kind of like see you're like regaining consciousness. The god of death does not claim your soul yet, Leon.
Evidently not. Well,
Big fucking smile on Gold's face. Welcome back.
here I am. I'll tell you, fate was not yet done with me.
what was it like?
That's actually a wonderful question. What was death like?
I'd say very cold and peaceful, but with a great sense of longing.
Inspiration point. That was
I set you up for the spike.
pretty fucking profound. There. So yeah.
I got you.
Thank you very much, sir.
That's kind of unnerving, but I suppose your soul was not yet ready to settle.
Well,
Shimlo and Shimlo alone will decide when it is your day.
I don't think that's Shemlo's domain, but I'm glad he helped. Shemlo now all of a sudden, god of writes in underneath death.
Yeah. It changed. Okay.
Bjorn sees Shimlo as this omnipotent, like, being.
Gold being the pragmatist, like thinks of him just like a god of weather and like not much more.
not a god of weather, a god of storms.
Which is
Weather.
Phenomena.
caused by.
Da-da-da-da.
Phenomenon.
Anyways,
Oh God! No! Don't go to that.
Leon, let it know that your temporary death was not wasted. We bested the demon and the rod was stopped.
Then all is well, and nothing was lost.
Percy was lost.
Yeah,
All is well and nothing is lost.
Nothing was lost.
Also, the blue one with pink hair is not here either.
I never had pink hair.
You
Yeah.
absolutely did.
Oh, that's what I did. But
And I confirmed a couple sessions ago that you still have it.
That's fine.
that's right. The feminist is no longer here.
That's fucked.
yeah, no help from the Feywild for your.
Come on, that was fucking
That's
hilarious.
And now,
Ice cold.
Inspiration for that shit.
There we go. I was fishing for inspiration.
You got
the
it.
endless conundrum. Were we referring to Persephone or Torb?
No Persephone to be a feminist.
I know, but
She doesn't have pink hair.
it adds to the hue.
No, I know.
We're
You have
talking.
like purple hair.
No, I have
No,
black.
no, she
hair.
is purple.
I am purple.
Yeah, but it's got like purple highlights.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's a sheen.
Regardless,
Reflection for my
It's a
skin.
bardiche.
do not know Persephone's whereabouts. Torbrek has decided to stay in the Feywild and help rebuild the city alongside his sugar mama now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what was going on with that.
I know they're
It all
fucking.
moved very quickly.
Certainly a phrase to use upon just coming back from the dead.
Not coming.
Like we never left.
Not here.
It's in rigor mortis. Like, I'm not gonna finish that.
All right.
Dude, are you just like weirded out by rigor mortis and coming back to life?
All right, let's.
You started it, anyways.
I didn't say shit.
Regardless, I'll look back towards my mentor in the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned yet a way of getting us back to Ravensbarrow, or would you think it appropriate we rest here till I'm ready to take us back?
Didn't you say that'd be a month?
It would be.
I would recommend you rest for a night for that one's sake. However, should you wish to go back, I can send you back.
I suppose I'll take you up on that. I do want to discuss something with you, and I think you'll find this to be quite useful.
Very well.
I guess I could wait around for one more day on the non-corpse cat.
Holy shit ball.
What?
Nod gets
18 viewers on TikTok.
Oh,
hey,
hell yeah.
there we go.
5% D&D and 95% fucking around.
We're funny. We swear.
Funny looking.
Damn right.
Let's stop projecting.
So
That was to all of us.
you just passed right back out, right?
Oh yeah, he just. So I guess we could chill here for one more, and he's out.
Passed out on the dead person couch.
No, I said the non-corpse couch specifically. It's right next to the corpse couch.
Exactly. There is a
They're
non.
labeled
convenience
clearly.
sake,
Yeah.
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 So
There
One's
is a
garbage,
sign.
one's recycling.
You can't have non-corpses hanging out on the corpse couch, and vice versa.
I don't know. I feel like there's a bit of a double standard.
I want there
No.
to be an irony that the non-corpse couch is surprisingly dirtier than the corpse couch.
It's actually the cat hair couch.
Oh God, no. Gold's staying away from that couch.
I hate this.
You are so itchy because you're allergic to cats.
I'm very itchy.
All right.
Your
So
eyes are watering, your nose is swelling.
Itchy eyes.
you want to talk to him?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and pull them off to a corner of the room. Not that it's like necessarily private,
Yeah.
but it's not their discussion to be
Yeah.
had.
What
did you wanna
talk about?
It's about how I stopped the rod. I took a chance on this, not knowing if it'd work, but it seemed that it paid off fairly well. So this time the rod was in an incorporeal state. I'm imagining that the ritual was being performed in this realm, but the rod was being placed in another, or was protected under some kind of barrier.
So, where exactly?
That's the tricky part. We were in the Feywild, but it seems that the realms are starting to bleed already, and we were both in the Feywild and the Abyss simultaneously. The
And the
veil
rod
there must be
was-
weaker.
Incorporeal in that area.
Incorporeal, but yes.
Actually.
You got it wrong the first time.
That's what you said, incorporeal.
You did say it wrong the first time.
No, he said.
He did say
He said it wrong
No,
the
incorporeal.
first time.
he
He said
said
it wrong the first time.
incorporeal or something like
Let's continue on anyways. Us being dogmatic
Yeah.
isn't going to be proficient
Yeah.
here. Regardless, I took the risk of using Shade's ability to weave through space, and cleaving through the rod with that seemed to disrupt the ritual entirely. The demon had to focus its attention on that, and that gave us our opening. So this may be information worth sharing to the rest of the shadow.
Indeed.
It was
I have to think on this.
It was a move of desperation. Almost fucked us, to be quite frank, but,
Really, how so?
well, if he had finished regaining control of the rod and I had to do that again, I would not be able to come back here and revive Leon. Or I wouldn't have a way out if we were not able to defeat the demon. It's risky, but it worked.
This could be the break we've wanted. And frankly needed.
We may need to watch the other alignments of the...
I need to ponder this and speak with the others.
Very well. If
I'll let
need,
you know.
summon me so I can give my account. They may want to
I
hear
may-
it directly from me.
I may indeed do that. But, as I said, rest for the night. That one obviously needs it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. is there anything that you guys want to accomplish? I mean, there's really nowhere to go, but yes.
4th level spell slot to resummon Cassiopeia.
There is now a Pegasus inside this guy's cabin. He's like,
I'm gonna
Fuck. It's so
de-summon
cryptic.
her as soon as she shows up, but
okay.
just so that,
So I can say hi.
well, no, because she was like dead, so I had to, do the whole thing again.
No, that's fine.
Leon, didn't you get told to rest?
I have enough.
He summoned a horse and put him in his pocket.
Pocket horse.
I need a pocket horse.
Like, he looks at you for a moment. Then Pegasus appears in his living room. He looks for a moment, then he looks at you, and then it goes away, and he's like, save your strength.
Okie doke.
All right. So,
Man's best friend.
Pegasus, not a dog.
Yeah.
mhm. Unless you have anything important to do, the day passes and the night passes.
Yay.
I don't think I have anything important to do right now. There was a book that I've been casually reading, but
Okay.
like we're well past that being relevant.
But it's a good book. It's got good stories.
It was a book about the dimensional transmission, but we are already in the realm of moving cross dimensions. So it is now theory craft.
So, that being said, the rest of the day passes, as does night. You wake up again. It is a new day. You've all gotten a long rest. Gold, roll a d20. You roll a d6, or Bjorn.
When do I get to roll anything?
You'll find out.
3.
9.
Okay.
I was hoping the gnomes would disappear on leaving the Feywa.
You're stuck with him forever, bitch.
As you wake up, so you go, ow, and you hear, as you, just out of the corner of your eye, you catch an imp kind of flitting off, and you rub your shoulder, and it stung you. You take 5 points of poison damage, and you're poisoned for an hour.
A bunch of fucking assholes.
What did you get on your d20 roll?
9.
9. Okay. Good to know.
I don't get a con save versus.
Nope.
Jason, does my leg seem any more stiff?
Nope. It's just as how it is.
The concrete's still there?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna approach my mentor real fast.
Yo, hop aboard.
While I'm still here.
Approach him as well. Be like, do you know what to do about these blasted imps?
And my leg seems to be turning to stone. Not to bother you anymore, but this seems to be a great inconvenience.
Yeah, hold on one second. I gotta check this real quick.
Meanwhile, whatever the fuck your card does.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Me?
Who?
Yep.
Cool.
There we go.
So, you had to choose con.
The card of a
No, I didn't choose con. That's the
No,
card.
you chose it.
You chose the card.
No, I pulled the card. There's a
Exactly. You chose which card you pulled. You picked from there. You could have picked to the left or to the right.
Yeah, you could have picked any card, but you picked that one.
Ooh, that's a good die roll.
That's never happened in the history of ever. Dirty 20 for a con save for Leon.
Okay.
Now there's 10.
Okay. So.
Ooh. Hey, guys.
Anybody need help?
So when you wake up, you have had a horrible nightmare. The rest of your party was standing around you as you were tied to a stake, and they lowered torches and lit you on fire.
Let's be real.
You
I would've
woke up
used fireball.
screaming.
Deja
Okay.
vu.
Fortunately, you realize it's all just a dream.
Yeah,
It's
you're like-
all just a dream.
Percy would have fireballed it.
However, it was so vivid and
You wake up with
so scary that now whenever an ally is within 120 feet of you and takes damage in combat, you roll 1d10, subtracting that result from the damage they take, and you take it. You are the sacrificial lamb.
Ouch.
I don't know what that dream has to do with that, but
Yes, they are.
congrats on becoming an off tank.
They were sacrificing you.
It was already the off tank.
Congrats on solidifying your role as off tank.
Yeah, but you can't raise your AC in response to this. This is fucking damage.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, we just stay 100 feet away. We're fine.
Yeah.
The bard staying 120 feet away in combat.
You guys are doing great.
Give me my space.
I'll just,
I'll inspire you from way the fuck over here.
Take
you
spell
know, I just
Sniper
want to
for
be a
your,
quarter mile away from combat.
for your inspiration. You have a megaphone. You're doing great.
Hey, good,
Take this D10.
good job, champ. Remember, the
Just
bottled waters are over there in the cooler. Keep going.
Yo, if he got a megaphone of some kind, like the tube, could he like extend the range of vicious mockery by like 100 feet?
It would be really cool to have a bard per rifle. Just a sniper with fucking
Insults come out.
or bard spells. Yeah.
It's like that tube. It's like the really long, like
It's just a
cardboard tube. You suck.
Oh, that doesn't look good on stream.
What does it look
I
like?
know what you're talking about. That looks great on stream.
Why are our viewers skyrocketing?
Oh boy, what that mouth do?
All right. So
I'm just waiting for it to. There we go.
you asked
Wait for it to
asked
show
your mentor about it, and he's like, I was curious about that. I didn't want to say anything, and
I hate them.
feeling.
It is certainly not a style choice. We picked up some fucking cards, and all of a sudden my leg turns to stone, and he is cursed by imps.
this requires remove curse.
Another spell I don't think our party has.
No, I don't.
If you use that, you can get rid of these afflictions.
Just general
Perhaps as a
rule of
church.
how I guess this works. Are there like churches or hospitals that do stuff like that in normal towns? Like, is that a thing?
In large cities, yeah, you can usually find high enough level,
Borrow a
you know,
cleric, or
cleric,
whatever.
cleric
Yeah, okay.
that if you give a good enough donation to their temple, yeah, they're willing to do that shit.
SOL here, I don't have the spell.
I'm gonna immediately like pull Silver up on my speed dial.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Flamer up.
Mm-hmm.
Silver, do you have a dispel curse?
Just
Remove curse. My bad.
You have no bars
No.
out here.
no, I've only got one bar. No,
She's got 5G.
no. But where are you?
At the boss's house. I killed a demon and stopped a
Good.
rod.
You
killed
stopped a rod?
demon.
Yeah.
See him taking all the credit.
This is very interesting.
Tell her that I killed it.
Bjorn told me to tell you that he killed it.
Thank
Well,
you.
Good for Bjorn. I don't think she's ever met you.
She's met Bjorn once. In
Maybe.
I don't
passing.
think she has.
I don't know if she did.
When did we encounter you? In the Feywild or in the normal realm?
No, normal realm. Prime material.
Prior or after Basilisk?
After.
After.
Because I wasn't there for that session.
I thought you were.
I think he was there.
No, he was there because he thought the Basilisk was the
Oh, that's
big
right.
bear.
that's
It
right.
was
But-
also
but
the session that I
Yes,
came
you
back.
met Silver
After you
in
guys.
passing.
in passing, she doesn't remember.
Imp assing. Because he's dealing with
Oh,
He is.
Bjorn's the big furry barbarian
Oh,
you saw
That thing.
once.
What an awful description.
that thing.
Looks in mirror. Oh.
It's
Okay.
technically true. But that doesn't
No,
make
I
it.
don't. But
Do you know anyone who does?
well, if you
Not a
get to
damn furry.
back to Ravensbarrow, I'm sure they have temples.
That requires giving the temples money, and you know how I feel about that.
Yes, I do. But
I would gladly shell out some gold to get rid of these stupid imps.
if you want remove curse, someone's got to be paid.
All right. Well, thank you, Silver. I'll see you soon.
Likewise, I expect to hear about this rod stoppage.
Over a drink or two, I'm sure. I'll tell you about it.
Good.
I wish you would have chosen a different MacGuffin for your campaign.
Sorry.
You could have done like crystal or like
Nope.
conduit,
It's
Spheres,
rod.
yeah.
like
He could have just said
rectangles.
dick.
Big, girthy rods.
All right.
Alright.
I'll let the flame extinguish. Communication ceases.
What's up, Iceman? Thank you for joining.
And I'll look
Keeping it
towards
cool
Big
like
Boss
that.
Man here, and I'll say, I guess we're ready to head back if you want to drop us off in front of some church of some low deity who can fucking perform this ritual.
Gimlo.
So he said, very well.
Shock therapy.
And all of you are gather up and get ready.
Electrocute
And
your imps.
he goes and he pushes his sleeves back, activates runes on both of his forearms,
That's very
takes his hands and runs them along the framework of one of the doors that just leads to a bedroom, runs them along it and down, claps his hands, takes the door knob, pushes the door open, and you see what looks like a city street, and there's a temple in front of you. Says, and it doesn't look all grayscale anymore. In there, at least. He said, there you are.
Thanks, boss.
Thank you.
Much
I will-
appreciated.
You're welcome. I will contact you when I have more info after I've discussed what you told me.
Very well.
So,
Is this a Church of Shimlo?
we'll get to that. You guys step through?
Yep.
Okay. You guys step through back into Ravensbarrow. Tomer.
Yeah.
Not Torbrak. Tomer.
Tomato.
Or motto.
Tornado, Tornado.
So,
Gold.
which ship were you sailing the Alabaster Dragon or the other ship?
The bigger one was sent with more crew to go recruit more of the Dragons of the Sea.
Hold up, we're back
So
to
you were-
Tomer?
Yeah, so you were on
Oh.
the Alabaster Dragon.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
the
you
one that
took
we're
the
taking.
Alabaster Dragon. You are pulling in right now to the port at Ravensbarrow. Or near Ravensbarrow, near the coast, and then go in. You can see Ravensbarrow in the distance. There is a huge column of smoke coming up from Ravensbarrow.
I probably didn't do it.
As soon as I see that, I said, we need to hurry up now.
Takes another, half an hour to get in, get docked, and you disembark, and then you start making your way towards Ravensbarrow, which it takes you a good half a day to get there from the coastline. But
Before I leave, I tell them to take the ship and just go rejoin the other ones. And just keep the journey alive.
you start heading in there. Eventually, you arrive at the gates to the city, and where are you going from here?
Do I still see the smoke anywhere?
Oh yeah, it looks like as you got closer and closer, it looks like on the northern section of the city, there was a shit ton of smoke rising up. It just looked like the northern side of the city. A bunch of
If I
smoke
can,
coming.
I'll start heading my way towards the northern side of the city.
Okay. So you start making your way in that direction. So you go through the gates and start heading in that direction. Persephone, as you get up off the ground,
Pillow's not there.
there's no pillow.
The fuck?
She implodes.
I threw that pillow there.
Yep, it's not there.
I guess
When you stand up, you turn around and it's right behind you. You overshot it. He threw you too hard. So
I brought a souvenir from the Feywild.
Me and my pillow.
you and your pillow, but
Very well.
you stand up and you look, and you can smell an acrid odor in the air, and as you kind of look down the city streets, you see above the buildings, holy shit, there's like a column of smoke to the north of where you're standing in the city right now. It takes you a while to kind of figure out exactly where you are, but you figure you're somewhere relatively close to the city center. To that kind of that main market area where like sandwiches place and all that, but maybe a little south of it, but to the north as you look that way, there's smoke going up. You three, as you pop into the city in front of this temple, you are in front of a temple of Shimla.
Wow.
Because you mentioned it, he did his best.
These are my people.
this temple.
I don't know.
He actually probably wouldn't recognize any other symbol of supporters.
But
He's
this-
not actually
But
a
this
cleric.
temple,
They're in
this
the church.
temple.
They're supporters.
Hello, Overraptor.
I recognize the symbol.
This temple is you know from everything. It's in the south side of the city. You see it. It's there. You know it exists. But what catches your eye is as you kind of look around to orient yourselves off to the north, huge column of smoke rising from the city.
It's no good.
Somebody's having a bad day.
That might be us in the near future.
I want to walk towards the smoke pile, but
Okay.
as I do, I'm shape water putting out what I assume are fires. On
There's
my
no
way.
fires where you're at.
No. Well,
Nope.
if I see them, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna start gathering the water on my way to
Okay.
prep for such.
Yeah, no worries. As you're making your way towards that, you do actually come to the city center in that market area, and here you do see that a lot of the buildings here on the north side of this market area are basically husks burnt to the ground, and this you're seeing smoke billowing out of them. There's no flames. It's as if the fire has been put out and this is the remnants of it.
Question.
No.
Do we know, was Ravensbarrow a rod spot?
Yes.
Percy would know the answer to this.
He's actually
Okay.
ideas.
Yes, you remember that this was one of the locations where a rod was integral to their plan.
Can I ask literally any bystander, like, what day it is, kind of thing, to see, like, how long we were in Feywild?
Okay, yeah, you ask, and I would have to research and give you the exact day, but
Just how long have we been gone is the main concept what I'm getting at.
2.5 months.
Oof.
So it has been years, Leon.
Year.
Don't ruin this for me, Jason.
Our bond. It's forged. In fury and tempered in ice.
In,
Zoomed in on your hand, and it's like super muscular.
Can I find the center of
Someone's
what I would
wrist
imagine was
shattering.
the rod spot
So you're
based
heading.
on the destruction?
Yeah, you're heading in that
Schwarzenegger,
direction.
The other guy.
As you're heading in that direction, again, you're in the city market central square area. As you're going that way, give me a perception check.
That was a 17.
Okay.
Rolled a different die.
You notice because it kind of stands out. Like I said, the northern portion of this, all the buildings seem to have been burnt down, and I mean there's charred wood pillars and there's some stone and stuff going up,
Just
and
soot
stuff.
everywhere.
But it's just soot everywhere. It's just something major happened, and it reached all the way this far. And as you're going that way, one thing you do notice though is there is a wooden door that is still standing.
Is that the stupid sandwich hut?
It is just the door.
Sandwich.
There is no building around it. There is this door. It is striped.
yes, that's what I wanted to hear.
It is covered in soot, but it is there. It is all by itself. There is no building around it.
It's called-
Whatever
I will
building was there
Absolutely.
is burnt down.
Reluctantly clean the door with thaumaturgy and prestidigitation appropriately.
And
Scott
as soon as
Johnson.
you do that,
I gotta drive an hour, so nothing.
oh, thank you. Thank you so
what
much.
Happens?
You got scotch?
So there was fire everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It was so scary. I hated it.
Thank you.
I hated it. I don't know. Oh God, it was so bad.
There, door.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The knocker.
You're a lot nicer than the others. You know that.
Yes.
That's debatable.
Do you need anything?
Yeah, I would love to know what happened aside from the fire.
I only know what I see. There's fire.
Okay.
Would you like to speak to the boss?
If he's still here, I might as well.
Door's being abnormally cooperative.
Shh.
Yeah, and I go up
It
the
opens,
stairs
yep,
for fucking
and
12
And
miles.
even though it's just a door frame, when it opens up, there's that fucking hallway and the stairs, and
Fucking
you head up, and
thanks.
Sure
I
enough,
walk for 12 fucking miles up
Yep.
the goddamn stairs.
and you end up in Sandwich's workshop, and he sees you walk in, and he's like, "Yes, what can I do for you?"
I got you a Fey World pillow.
Ooh, really?
It's made from like cockatrice feathers.
There's unicorn horn in there.
I hope not.
Smells like lavender. I like it a lot.
Just a dead fucking sacred beast. And
What I miss?
Oh, a lot happened.
Mm-hmm. I sit down on the
Yes.
couch.
Yes, yes. Would you like some tea?
Sure.
Go to it. A fucking chair walks over
I,
to
Like
a,
that.
to a bench,
I thought
and
you were
it's-
telling me to go
and
do
it-
it.
and its arms kind of like detach from the little supports, and it starts moving a pot and a cup around, and it's having trouble because it doesn't have fingers, but eventually
It's doing it.
it gets a cup of tea and brings it over and sets it next to you. And while that's doing that, he says, "So, bless you." Oh,
He
bless you.
does not say that.
So, yes, shortly before your friend called, and asked some weird question about resurrection or something.
Okay.
There was a large explosion sound. Happened to the north. And then a whole bunch of stuff got on fire. I was very fortunate to be in here.
All right.
He's so real for that.
Sandwich is the best.
Anything else? Or...
Jason, inspiration for you.
Oh, thank you. Not really. I haven't been out since.
Every 4 inspirations,
So
he can
great.
cancel one of our net
No.
20s.
But he goes over to a shelf. He pulls over a ball of crystal ball, if you will.
Scribble.
Sets it down in front of you and moves his fingers around a little bit, begins to chant, and then you see what looks like an overhead view of a portion of the city. And it looks like there is this central point, and from it, it's like everything is like laying out flat in that direction, like away from it, like an explosion happened at that point, and it moved out, and you can see everything there is like destroyed and burnt to a crisp and gone. And he says, yeah, that's the point right there. And then he kind of
Draw it on my map.
he zooms out so you can kind of see on your map. Oh, okay, so from where we're at to there, okay, that's where that is. Okay, we're gonna get you in just a second.
One.
I just had a question about that.
Okay.
So, in the northern section of Ravensbarrow, isn't that where like all of the like royalty and the? All right, that's what I wanted to know. That's the expensive ass area. Okay,
Was
was
Bye bye.
so that's what he shows you. Anything else I can do for you?
Honestly, I feel like I should wait here. I feel like you're probably gonna get some more visitors in a minute.
Okay, just don't interfere. As he gets up and walks over to his workbench and begins doing stuff.
Can I take a nap? Because
Okay.
I'm not doing so hot.
sorry. She hasn't had a long rest.
I haven't had shit. You guys had like 2.5, 3 days.
How
I had
many,
30 seconds.
How many hit points do you have?
Like 23. I have 23 hit points.
Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah, so you say, can I take a nap? He casts sleep, you pass out.
We've had
Okay.
2 long rests.
She's
She still
fucking-
has-
He's like, okay, boom. You're out.
Just knocks you out. You go limp on the floor.
You asked to go to sleep. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I would love to know whether or not I get a long rest at the end of my sleep.
We'll see.
Okay,
Um,
that's fine. That's the goal, though.
You three.
Hello.
You're in front of the Temple of Shemlo, and there's clearly smoke to the north and
I
shit going on.
disregard the smoke and walk into the church.
Okay.
I am of the opinion that my perspective's fucked because I don't know how far away this is.
Mm-hmm.
Puny column of smoke. Whatever. Something's on fire. I'm gonna walk into the temple.
Okay.
I need to deal with these imps.
They're like fucking pulling your hair as you're walking into the begone.
Whatever that is over there, if I'm recalling correctly, remove curse is a pretty straightforward spell and shouldn't take very long.
I have no idea. I've never been afflicted by such an ailment.
Well, neither have I, but I've had my studies.
I burst into the church and shout, "Fellow followers of Shimla, I require assistance.
Okay.
Bring me the priest."
I hope they're all as like high octane as you.
They're all barbarians that are all
Not
saying,
really.
"Ship."
Actually,
What is it, brother?
Every single one's just
No, they all are just pure.
there's a
So,
calm before
as-
the storm.
as you walk in brazenly and announce that,
It's just another Bjorn,
You-
but in like a priest
no,
outfit.
no, you see up at the front there is a average-looking, middle-aged human male, probably about you know 5'10", not very muscular, dressed in clerical robes, and he's up near the altar area of the church, and he has a book and he was chanting and everything, and kind of stops and looks around, and he kind of looks back at you with a little bit of, you're not sure if it's annoyance or curiosity or what, but then you hear from off to the left, you hear, "I'll handle this."
You just get fucking rocked, immediately knocked out.
Wait,
Coming-
no.
Coming through a door on ahead of you and to the left, up near the altar, but to the side, you hear this door swing open and that booming voice say that, and then you hear what sounds like ka-chunk, 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 and you see this very large human paladin of Shemlo.
Now this is a Shimlo follower.
This
Stand ready
this
for my
motherfucker
arrival.
is wearing like full plate, big pauldrons. I mean,
Yes.
it's
No, it's
it
a
is
gallant looking motherfucker.
it is immaculately shiny. It's it's got silver coloring. There's bright white
I feel a little
on it as
distressful.
well. That is
Blue
lightning
bolts.
that is lightning bolts in bright white with
This
dark
guy's so
clouds
cool.
kind of going across it, and he strolls up, and he is all of like 6'4", 6'5". So
I
he's
think
a
Bjorn
pretty-
is at a nice chill 7.
yeah, he's for being just a
Comparable,
human.
yeah.
Just being a human, he's a pretty big boy, and he's probably a good, not counting his armor, he's probably 250 pounds of pure
Dude literally
muscle.
got a foot on me.
Yeah, this boy's like, "Bleh."
You
But
should probably take
he
that off
comes
there.
forward and he's like, "Welcome, boom, and welcome. What can I do for you?"
I am in need of a curse to be removed.
Really?
We all are.
The removal of a curse. I worded that weirdly. I'm not in
removal-
need of a curse.
The
I want that to be
removal of
clear.
curses.
You say we all are, but you guys have no knowledge that Leon has a curse. None of us do.
I'm talking on behalf of Gold right now.
They talked about it with his boss, and that boss told them that they were cursed.
You're giving,
Yeah, I know, but
giving
He didn't
Bjorn
say he
too
was
much
cursed.
credit.
Oh no, not him.
I just
Yeah.
said we.
yeah, but he
Mhm.
said we all are.
Oh.
I will use an inference since we all picked up the fucking ugly ass card. I can infer that.
No, you can't. Who do you
So-
think you are?
I am plagued by imps.
My dice says I do.
I see that. As he
My desk.
flicks one
Thank
off your
you.
shoulder.
I want it. It hits the wall. The wall is so holy. It
It's-
fucking burns immediately. Turns to ash there against the wall.
And then another one pops up and appears next to you.
Damn it.
Bug zapper.
very, very bad situation. And you, and he looks at your leg.
I'll hold it up a little bit.
Yeah, he just walked in. Tink. Tink.
It doesn't look like anything's wrong with you.
I don't feel like anything's wrong with me.
Very well.
He did die.
Yeah, wait,
so-
hold on. Didn't you, Oh, you didn't share that, though. You just had an awful dream and...
Yeah, he just had a nightmare. He didn't talk about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not like the nightmare explicitly said, you take damage now when your ally
You're right.
damage.
Absolutely true.
In
So-
like bold text, like
As
Star
far as
Wars
you know.
font.
Yeah.
No, not like that. Like you got a new Skyrim quest.
Oh, there you go.
Remove curse.
Kill the Jarl.
Barely avoided death. What?
Achievement.
Achievement. So he's like, and what gift to the church can I be expecting?
What form of currency do you want?
Well, obviously we use gold here.
I take out...
I want to pull up my 100 soul coins and be like, are these useless now?
unholy ass currency inside the church.
Do you pull those out?
No, fuck
Okay.
no. That's the dumbest idea Gold would ever have.
I reach in and pull out just a fistful of gold,
Okay.
and I just put it into whatever collection bin that they might have out, or if there's none in arm's reach, I would hand it to them.
Okay.
Will this suffice? And I'll let you determine how much that is. My limit is 1,200.
And he's doing a fistful on.
A fist
He's got
is,
big
like,
hands.
Probably 40?
Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. Something around that.
Yeah, like you.
Because he's a big
we're
boy. So yeah.
I
Yeah.
was guessing like 100, but yeah, 40 is probably more realistic.
All right.
I will let you take what you deem.
And he puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, that shall be sufficient.
I nod.
There you go. And the little cackling you hear and the little imps that you just kind of feel the presence of is all of a sudden gone.
The voices are
And
gone.
he looks at you and he says, and you.
I will, like poker chips, perfectly lay out 50 in stacks of 10 and slide it forward.
And he puts his hand on your shoulder and it's like because of the size difference.
Yeah, no, his thumb takes up like this.
Yeah. It's just boom. And he's like, ah! And you feel your leg begin to relax as the stone, the gray, the stiffness, all of it drains away. And you feel the urge to like shake your leg out because it's like, oh God, it can finally move.
I do like little one-legged jumps on it.
Mhm. And it feels so much better. It says, very well.
He takes a breath of fresh air, free of imps, and he laughs and like grabs onto his shoulder and shakes him while laughing heartily. Like, ha
And
ha
he
ha!
grabs your shoulder back and
Marvelous!
Gold,
I like
Will
this
be
one.
praised.
Gold's not going to make it a triangle and backs away.
He grabs him. What are you gonna say? Wait.
You hear under Gold's breath, fuck.
The looming, shadowy, bulky figures of me and this paladin as you get pulled in. You're like,
I imagine the both of you grab my shoulders and are jumping, and I'm not
That's
touching
the
the
glowing
ground
eyes.
at all as you all are bouncing. I not once touch the ground as my shoulders begin to dislocate.
it's like, oh.
They sublimate many times.
I apologize. Lay on hands, healing.
Shimlo be praised. I don't know if I would have actually met any other Shimlo followers. He just
You
kind
have
of
now.
got taught that by his family, and he has just given Shimlo credit for all of his.
Well, you have met some now.
Not to perpetuate a stereotype, but are all of you like this?
Like what gold?
You can clearly see the cleric at the front of the church is not.
I see him going.
Yeah, he's like looking over his shoulder this whole time, and he's like, "Oh God."
This boisterous, I mean, or is he also a follower?
What, the guy at the front?
Yeah, I say
Yeah.
that directly to the paladin.
Well, yes, that is our high priest.
Ah, so some of you are calm.
Oddly enough, if you think about it, him
I am
being
very
the high
calm.
priest is a little bit backwards.
What's up,
Hey,
bros?
Shemlo accepts all forms of edible.
High priest.
I simply mean my experience with Shemlo followers thus far has all been very enigmatic individuals. All of you seem to have been very high-strung.
So is gold always racist? Or...
No. This isn't
No,
racist.
he's religiousist. Religiousist?
That's
I don't know what that word means. Enigmatic.
no, that's dogmatic is what the word you're looking for.
Is he calling us dogs?
I don't know.
I
Dogmatic.
forgot I still have that effect on me.
See how blue that shit is?
What effect?
Because of the card that I pulled during my game that still transfers over to this game.
Whoops.
Either way, I'm glad to know that we are free of our affliction.
Indeed.
Leon,
What was your name, brother?
what is your guess upon the pillar of smoke to the north?
One moment, because I am writing something.
Oh, okay.
All right, you're writing things.
Gold
Gold is dogmatic.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Dogmatic.
Dogma.
So,
Dogma. These
he
days.
says, I go by Sir Travis.
The pleasure is mine, Sir Travis. I am pure.
Travis.
Travis? Okay, I'm sorry.
T-R-E-V-I-S. Travis.
Sir
I was
Travis.
just about to say, where is Sir Scott?
Travis Scott.
Oh my god.
That's Travis.
Travis.
That pillar of
Are you
smoke.
that guy from Fortnite?
What? It has not been a fortnight yet.
I'm sure it's been a fortnight.
It's only been one
Sometime.
night since the event.
Oh, my bad. Thank you for telling me the time.
This place is quite nice. Is this where other Shimlo followers gather? Then
Well, yes, it is the Temple of Shemlo here in Ravensbarrow.
he's never actually been in one. He just kind
How
of
dare you?
grew up in a village out in the woods, you know. Like his family were the ones that.
We're followers.
Yeah.
I'll say to the paladin then that he came across Shemlo out in the wild and has not seen such a temple before.
Granted, if you are not a city goer, understandable, but the Holy One's presence does touch everywhere. Cities and the wilds.
Anywhere lightning can strike.
Exactly.
So like outside.
You have been exposed to followers of Shemla before.
My old war buddy Ajax, yes. I am familiar with your teachings. Though I'm not a follower, I understand and I respect what you believe in.
Excellent. We cannot expect everyone to follow the Holy One's will. However, we can hope that they will turn their hearts towards it.
Well, there is an entire pantheon to follow, no? Shemlo is only one facet of that.
Very true. However,
Blasphemy!
those who dedicate themselves to
I smell
the Holy
heresy.
One, Shemlo, will find their life fulfilled. And well, of the other gods to exist and to expect their proper tribute and reverence for them. There is always room for thanks for other deities in their respective areas of expertise, if you will.
That is how
Whereas
I go
in
about
the
things.
Shemlo's doctrine, Shemlo is the Most High and is the one that that reserves our most high reverence.
Of course.
I simply see it as this. The only god that I would grant favor to is the god of luck and the god of death. The god of luck that he sees me not to the god of death, and the god of death that he turns a blind eye. Regardless, I simply see it as this. I'm here now, and as long as I am a blight on this land, may it be a long one.
Interesting words. So, how about you, small one?
I'm taller than him.
That's
Yeah,
it.
You're still small.
Small.
No.
warrior.
I'm tinier one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Small
You-
warrior.
He's like
You
9
are-
inches taller.
You are
Smaller one.
elfin one.
Keebler.
You are small one.
Keebler sized.
Now that's racist.
And what path do you
Extra racist. Holy
in
shit.
terms of theism,
Yes.
I
Are you a member of the faith?
simply venerate all of the deities in their respective areas. Life does not go on without any role missing, so I see no reason why I should place importance on one over the other.
As is your prerogative.
That's an interesting take, Leon, I will admit.
Bjorn didn't hear you say all that. He's like walking around the church like, ooh.
I thought
So-
a man that would at least dictate one aspect of
So
their
it's
life to be
that way you
important
wanted to
to
head?
worship.
Okay.
I view that they control the laws that bind us, but we are the ones
It makes more sense because he hasn't been to
Mhm.
one in a while.
That's
and he
true.
wants to just
And you
check
can
You
dictate
also-
that through
that would
particular
be the-
worship. If you
The
wanted
gate
to.
you would enter.
I prefer action.
So,
Is it not an action to pray?
I need
It's an
perception
action to
checks
my-
from you three.
Perception, but I was role playing.
Yeah, but you can also
Is it based on sight or sound?
sight?
I would be not looking at
Then
that.
you don't have to roll if you don't want to.
I'd just say, just to.
I want it to be known. I rolled a 2, result of 11.
Okay.
I wanted to be known. I rolled a 16, result of 27.
Okay.
Whoa!
So,
So strong.
Leon,
Guys.
as,
man's
as
chameleon
you're
eyes.
having this discussion, even though Bjorn, you're occupied looking around, Gold and Leon are kind of there talking to this paladin.
About
You're kind of off to the side a little bit, but forward, and your backs are towards the entrance of the church. But Leon, you just happen to be standing at just such a position that out of the corner of your eye you catch movement of someone coming through the door, and you kind of double take for a second in your mind, and then actually look over, and you see Tomer walking through the door.
You son of a bitch.
You. Just lock eyes with him immediately.
My man.
I take it that your journeys out at sea are done with.
dispersed for the moment.
Upon hearing Tomer,
Oh yeah, you.
I turn.
Full like captain's garb, nice robes. Like
be a pirate.
still has the hammer attached to his back with the head sticking out behind his head.
He went from looking like kind of a ragtag bandit to full on like Barbosa.
Yeah, I'm about to say
outfit.
Captain
Yar, the
Barbosa.
pirate lord, he be here to worship Chimlo and
So-
smite the feet.
I want it to be known. I rolled a natural 1 for this.
Yar.
But
Deep
Gold,
ghost story
being
style.
in a place
you're
of
in
worship of Shemlo,
Mhm.
being back in Ravensbarrow where me and Ajax had celebrated the victory of our conquest,
Mhm.
I see Ajax's hammer on Tomer's back,
Mhm.
and I suddenly lose all composure.
Okay.
I begin to cry,
Okay.
just standing there. I'm not whimpering. I'm not like
No, but
exasperating. but like,
just tears are coming down.
I just can't control myself. I'm crying, and you see me just looking at you, fucking crying.
I'll go and approach Gold and I'll give him the first hug.
All right.
I'm harassing the precinct. Can you bless my weapon? Can that trick that that Trevis did be taught?
I'll hug you back, but it's clearly not as like full as your embrace
I
is.
get it.
His hand kind of gently places on your shoulder, kind of chest shoulder area, kind of reaches up and just says, "If you could please step back."
Absolutely.
And
I take a big old step back.
and just
Go the fuck away.
pray in silence. Shut the fuck up.
Silence.
Yes.
Do you
Like
not
the silence,
give your praises to Shimlo by
like-
shouting to the
no.
heavens?
like the silence before a thunderclap.
Ah.
Af-
That's logic I could get behind.
Gold
gonna
suddenly
last,
makes
like,
a
2
lot
minutes.
more sense to
But
Bjorn.
continue. Your RP was good. I had to get that in.
after
You're okay.
after I release gold, I'm assuming I'll look to whoever looks like the higher priest between the two that are in front of us, and I'll approach them.
It's like, please.
The
please
higher
fuck
priest
off.
is way in the back.
I'll look at the guy that you guys are talking. I'll approach the man that you're talking to.
That's probably the head paladin, I'm sure.
Yes,
I'll-
Travis.
I'll approach him.
I mean, he's right there with these two.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you literally have to approach 2 inches.
Yeah.
Praise
Hello.
Shimlo. Praise Shimlo, brother.
Praise be the Most High.
Always.
And what can I do for you?
I wish to check on my armaments since I have been out at sea, spreading Shimlo's will and bringing in more followers. I wish to just make sure everything is all right and that I've taken the proper steps to continue his fate. And I'll show them Ajax's hammer.
Interesting.
At this point, it's fucking practically crackling with lightning constantly. Full of faith.
It's gonna be real hard to stealth with that.
Honestly, that's
Ooh,
because I have the
stealthy.
boots of elvenkind, so I have pretty decent stealth.
You might, but your hammer don't.
The hammer don't gotta make a stealth check. Unless I activate it.
It'd be like making a stealth check while swinging around one of those like old like 2005 lightsabers that go viral, 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 Yeah.
All right. Let's just see.
While I'm standing there, like after about a minute and 30 seconds, I'm like, I think I can feel it, brother.
Good. Continue to pray in silence until it arrives. I will let you know when.
Do I see all this happening?
Yeah.
By the way,
Sure.
all
Yeah,
right.
it's just standing at the front of like all the seats, like arms crossed, eyes closed.
So,
looks like he's concentrated.
So,
really hard.
like Bjorn's coach, I will go over to him, and the frustration of hearing him shout constantly kind of eggs me on with the head priest.
Mhm.
And I'm going to give you like a pep talk. And I'm going
You're
to
gonna
get
press-
on one knee
Oh, gold. What is it? I'm in the middle of prayer.
at the edge of the pew. I'm gonna put my hand on your knee, one hand on my other knee, which is kind of like literally like the fucking coach. And I'm gonna say, Bjorn, the head priest is right.
Yes, I know. I didn't disagree once. I was praying in silence.
Go further with this. The calm before the storm. You're so good understanding the strength, the clap of thunder, the enamorment, the strength that comes with it.
Of course, I said, like just thunder.
But what you need to truly understand Shemlo, to understand the lightning, the power,
Just to shut the fuck up.
is the calm before. To truly experience anger in its purest form, that of silence. The bristling nature of a loudness, so loud you can't even comprehend it. He understands pure rage, pure fire, pure
can tell.
lightning.
He looks truly vicious.
As he's
The
just standing there,
middle-aged guy.
the most calm man on the planet.
Mhm.
A savage warrior indeed.
Simply practice this, and you'll become a greater warrior yet. Perhaps the greatest warrior.
I already am the greatest warrior, but I will continue to try to be better.
So, while that's going on, so back to you. What are you asking of Travis? So, Travis.
Trabos.
So I would like him
Travis.
to oversee the weapon and, with his blessing, take the vows of the Paladin of Shimlo.
Ooh.
Okay. He looks you up and down a bit. Kind of glances at the maul strapped across your back. You are sure about this path?
I made a promise to a fallen brother, and I will not go back on my word. As I buried him under a thunderstorm and took his weapon as my own to shed the wrath of Shimlo to those who disown its name and bring chaos into this world.
Very well. Come with me.
I follow.
You see Sir Trevis takes Tomer towards that door on the left-hand side near the back of the church. He goes through. You guys go back through that into, there's a couple, like a small hallway. You follow down the hallway. You pass by a couple rooms. And then there's another door towards the even further back. You go out that and you end up in a secluded courtyard that looks to be kind of like a garden in the back. It is covered. It is advantage for Torbek. Very nice. Thank you, Overraptor, who we have no idea who that is. But
Some bitch.
you,
Probably someone pretty strong.
it is covered. It's like encased in a building. It's not open to the elements, but in a way it is, because as you look up in this, it's about 20 foot high and kind of domed. It's all kind of glass. It's almost like a giant greenhouse, if you will.
Yeah.
But inside here, there are storm clouds up in the overhead dome portion of this.
That's pretty cool.
And they are just kind of swirling around, and every once in a while there's little lightning kind of playing back and forth, and it's almost like a mist of rain that seems to just gently fall down. Yes.
Just real quick, want to say, Overraptor, I'm so sorry. You've gone ahead and redeemed advantage for Torbrek, who is no longer in the party.
Yeah, it's Tomer.
It's Tomer now.
That's fine.
You know, their name starts with the same letter. I'm
Yeah.
sure we can
It's close.
play.
Yeah. But you see that, and he brings you out to kind of a central area
Actually, Torbrek
of
was in the
this
session.
kind of garden-like courtyard. There are some benches that are kind of curved benches going around, and they sit around what looks to be a seal in the center of this, which is the symbol of Shemlo, in kind of in the middle. And he brings you down and he says, "Kneel here."
I do.
Right, you're married now.
And as you are kneeling, he takes the maul from off your back, steps around in front of you, and he raises it high into the air. And he says, "Most High Shemlo, Lord of the Storm, God of the winds, of the thunder, and the mighty lightning, bless one of your chosen, for they follow your path and choose to be a mighty warrior of your name." And he slams the butt of the hammer straight into the ground in front of you. And as he does, lightning comes from the clouds
How badass.
straight down into this right in front of you. I need you to roll a Constitution save.
No.
And you do have advantage if you want,
Oh,
thanks to Overraptor.
Okay, not bad.
21. Dirty.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, the first roll was a 7.
As,
Okay, but 21 is...
It's only plus 2.
as the lightning
That's a 19 on the
flashes mere inches from your face, you feel the heat of it and the extremely bright light. You feel like you're blind for a moment, but your vision returns. However, you know it's more of a feeling than something you can actually see, for your eyes are now a cloudy white. Your hair is no longer pink.
Yay.
Oh, no,
Your hair
that was.
your hair is bright white.
One of Tomer's hair, Torbrek's hair was pink.
Oh, that's
Tomer's hair
Torbek.
was black, but
Yeah,
now
but
Well,
now
it's
it's
fine.
now
Either
it's
way, it's
bright
not-
white
It's not pink.
all the way through.
No, let's
going
be
back,
real.
Torber's
but not
Torber's
like
hair
gray,
pink.
like white,
The
almost a
whole
shiny
time.
white. And it, in fact, you would almost call it like a silvery platinum. It looks so, it's so bright. It goes back, and
I do.
he leans the hammer towards you and puts the head of it against your chest. Says, recite the oath with me. In Shemlo's name,
In Shimlo's name,
I pledge myself.
pledge myself.
My honor, my might,
My honor and my might
will be your arm.
will be your arm.
My courage
My courage
will be your shield.
will be your shield.
I pledge myself and my life
Pledge myself and my life
to bring honor to your name,
to bring honor to your name,
to protect the weak
to protect the weak
and those less fortunate.
and those less fortunate.
For I am yours, now and always.
For I am yours, from now and always.
In Shemlo's name,
In Shemlo's name,
amen.
amen.
And as you do that, another lightning bolt hits and it flows into you. I need another con save.
How am I supposed to roll when you're all up in my business?
Jason,
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll a perception check.
Okay, you're not in the back there.
If I can hear it from up here.
That's a good question.
19 plus 9, 28.
You can hear there's
You hear
Thunder.
the auditory crack.
yeah,
of
you hear
thunder.
a crack of thunder
And I
twice.
Failures
I
are
look
part of the
up.
experience.
nothing.
Well, you can't see anything because there's nothing outside.
now we get to see what
That's what I'm
happened.
saying.
It's
Like,
coming from the back.
yeah, no,
it's
I
like,
imagine like towards the door at this point, and I look up and there's nothing,
There's nothing.
and that's the cool part,
Jason,
Yes.
7.
Okay.
brother.
You get knocked back and land on your ass. And you take 11 points of lightning damage.
It's a little Shimlo love tap.
You also now, you can feel it under your clothes. You have a burn mark on your chest in the shape of the head of this maul.
Okay. That's badass.
That is
That is badass.
fairly cool.
Sir Travis kind of laughs. You'll get used to it. He walks over and he reaches out his hand to help you up, pulls you up, and he takes the hammer and he thrusts it at you and says, "You are now a paladin of Shemlo. You must hold yourself accordingly."
That
As
means
you
I'm
hold,
obsessive drinking.
as you hold Ajax's wrath, you are now attuned to it. Actually, I added it to Torbreck because Torbreck's sheet was up, not Tomer's. But you are now
Great
attuned to
hammer.
it,
It is a monk.
and it is not a monk weapon. It
That'd
is
be
not a
cool.
monk weapon, but
Big heavy monk with a giant.
it
hammer.
is now awakened.
Ooh, sheesh.
That's 3 awakened weapons
So-
in the fucking party.
This, as an awakened weapon, once per long rest as an action, you can slam the head of Ajax's wrath into the ground and create a thunderous boom that emits from around the wielder in a 15-foot radius. All within this radius must make a Constitution save equal to 8 plus your Wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Failing the save results in 1d20 plus 1 thunder damage and the deafened condition for one turn.
1d20 plus 1?
1d20 plus 1. Okay. Now, additionally, if you are attuned to this weapon and the weapon has reached level, and you have reached level 15, and you pass a true test of your faith in Shemlo, then you can achieve the exalted status.
Yep.
So, anyway, that's that. Okay, so that was happening back there. So for the rest of you, let's see. There's Tomer.
Jason,
Yes,
would you want to put us to break first?
I am about to.
Okay.
I
was
just
looking at
wanted to
time
get
of,
this up. Yep. So for the rest of you, as you are now a paladin, the one thing I want to mention. Yep. Okay, there it is. And were you attuned to it?
I did
Already?
attune to it during the lightning storm.
Okay, so you did. Okay, so yeah, you are attuned to it, but it is awakened. So for the rest of you, now, we will be taking our break.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to take a break. It's going to be about 10 minutes. For any of you watching on YouTube or on Twitch, if you want to help support the channel, just remember you can have an effect on the game by super chatting or donating Twitch bits and saying what you'd like to happen. So, for example, like how Ovaraptor went ahead and gave advantage to Tomer.
That fucking helped a lot.
You know,
I'm not gonna lie.
You can do things like that. You can do other things. You can say, GM, there's not enough monsters in this fight, or why don't 24 monkeys appear, or whatever. Crazy
Or
shit
16
can happen.
ancient gold dragons.
Yeah, that's something like that. if you super chat or donate Twitch bets, then we can have stuff like that happen. So let us know you're there. Say hi in chat, and feel free to donate. The one last thing I will say before we actually go on break is what that means is on our next level up, you have to take a level in Paladin.
Oh, that's what I was gonna go for.
Yeah,
Anything.
but just you are required to take at least one level on the next level up. You can continue in that route if you want to, but you don't have to.
I am, because I don't think I get any spells until like 3rd level.
Something like that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I'm gonna take 3rd
So
level.
we are going to go on break. So we will see you guys right after the break.
Yeah.
Okay, and we
Oh,
are back
yeah.
from break.
Woohoo.
All right, so back from break. Let's go. Also, I did notice it. So we are streaming to Rumble tonight for the first time. In Rumble, you can also donate. So therefore, in YouTube, Twitch, or Rumble, if you super chat, donate Twitch bits, or donate in Rumble, any of those things, and you tell us what you would like to see happen, you can directly affect the game. So,
It's
you know,
23 ounces of liquid.
and literally, as long as it's not something game breaking,
Like
we
74
will go
monkeys.
with it. So, you know, pretty much, you know, whatever you do is, you know, hey, I want Zach to speak in a really bad Russian accent for the rest of the game. Cool.
You know, I wouldn't do such a thing.
Yes.
That is really bad.
That is a really bad Russian accent.
Das
Congrats.
Vidania.
Thank you.
Yes.
I tried for a really bad.
You
Russian
did. You did, and you did a great job. Yeah, or even worse, really bad Russian accent. Hey, guys, what's up? That's
No.
a bad Russian accent.
No, that's just Italian. It's not even trying to.
That's why it's bad. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, that's stuff you can do. So, where we left off,
Sakharov.
yeah, your thing. So,
Remember, no golden.
after that, you end up coming back into the main temple. You guys see Tomer, and he actually looks a little bit beat up because he's like smoking from his chest.
Lightning arcing off
Yeah.
of him every now and then.
But other than that, you know,
A hole
he
in his new
seems
pirate clothes.
he seems different.
What
So,
is with my allies and suddenly sparking with electricity?
What was the name of the guy that did the ritual for me just now?
Sir
Cassandra?
Travis?
Sir Travis.
Yes.
Something for the church, and I hand over a sack of 1,000 gold.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, it must
He
be nice to
takes
have
it.
money.
And
You know,
doesn't even bother counting, just
I have like 200.
puts it in a collection box nearby.
If possible, I would like a blessing from you for donating, if possible.
He actually-
Impossible for donating. I would like.
he kind of smiles a little bit and says, I will grant this now, but you have much to learn.
Oh fucking Christ! That's funny.
And he raises his hand.
How come he gets
He
a
looks
blessing?
at
I
all.
asked
He
first.
looks at all of you. Raises his hand and he says, "May the power of Shemlo flow through your veins. May his might fill your muscles with the strength you need to smite your foes and protect those who cannot protect themselves." All of you are under the effect of a blessed spell for the next 24 hours.
Oh, I can feel the silence working.
I sit next to you. I say nothing, and I like slowly back away. I'm gonna roll a stealth check. So
I
he doesn't
grab
notice.
onto him.
18 for stealth.
Doesn't matter. I
Did
already
you add
grabbed him.
the bless?
I
Or is
Oh,
that-
you're right.
Wait,
Bless is a
bless,
D4.
bless
Yep.
doesn't affect skill checks, or does it?
It does affect skill checks, not saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
No,
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 Blitz is attacks and saving throws. So it's not stealth.
Would have been a 22.
Doesn't matter. My eyes were closed anyway, and I had already said I reached over and grabbed
Well,
you.
if you're
Yeah,
going to
you're
try
gonna
to
make
reach
that-
over and grab, I'm going to need an unarmed strike attack roll.
Unarmed strike.
Is
Yeah.
that against my stealth
You're
or
right.
against
No,
my
that's
AC?
against your AC.
But I rolled for stealth.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like I said,
He's-
my eyes were
He's,
closed.
he's trying
If
to
his
grab. but
eyes
you
are
think-
closed, can you roll at disadvantage?
It
then?
is at disadvantage because you're thinking where you think he still is.
He had just been touching me. just
You've
I-
got to
I
try.
had to let go.
It doesn't matter. Your eyes are closed. You said it
fine.
yourself. Your eyes are closed.
I'm gonna recklessly grab.
Recklessly grab.
No. This isn't combat. You can't bonus action beforehand. Fuck
That
you.
wasn't a bonus
No,
action.
it's not. It's just a choice.
He has to be raging for reckless to work.
No.
What?
I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm
I
pretty
don't know.
sure
Let's
This
look.
is for the
Let's
game.
look.
I'm pretty sure you have to be.
You know, I
raging.
didn't care that much, but now I'm invested.
I'm invested too because I want this to work.
If I don't feel you, I'm literally gonna be like,
Nope, it doesn't say you have to be raging. It just when you make your first attack roll on your turn, you can set your attack recklessly.
I know we were in combat in a church.
We're
God
not in
has given
combat.
this an attack roll for an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question.
What?
Am I somewhere?
Lightly. Yeah.
So that's a
That's
plus,
showbiz, baby.
so that's a +9, and therefore it's going to be a straight roll because it would be at disadvantage, but because you're reckless.
He's not in combat though.
He got a nat 20 for 29.
You motherfucker.
So he grabs him.
Fucking
All right, you know what? I will use etherealness to fucking cross dimensions to get away from him.
He gets away from you.
You suddenly feel you like grip through me as I walk away from you.
Oh no, he couldn't handle the power of Shimlo and disintegrated. I opened my eyes.
Mhm.
Is he still nearby?
I dash 90 feet away.
90 foot away. What?
90 feet away.
I just see gold.
I'm going to dash there to 90 feet away.
Yeah, no, it's St. Patrick's secondarily day.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
90 feet away.
I just stand
So-
back by the-
90 feet away.
So while ephemerate, I will run 90 feet outside the temple and like bank a right.
Well,
So I'm
okay, hold on. Hold on. 90 feet away while ephemerate?
Yes.
Okay, ephemerate.
Ephemerate is a word for ephemerate. Yes, you have ephemerated, you ephemerate.
You mean you're ethereal.
That's another way of saying
Okay.
yes. Ephemerate is a word.
Okay, I did not know that.
I just
Ephemerate,
watched
yeah.
Gold take off out of the church and
No, you don't see me.
I did not know
I'm
that
not
was a
in
word.
this dimension.
what?
Yeah.
Explain to me what you did when I grabbed you.
So, all right. So there is a spell
Oof.
that I can use as a bonus action because Rangers are a balanced class
Bro poop.
called Etherealness.
And you can use that while grappled.
Yeah.
I can use it at will as a bonus action
Ooh.
without spell components,
I'm sorry, I didn't
without
remember
verbal
ending my
components,
turn.
and without semantics. I can use this whenever. I'm not on this dimension. I'm in between worlds.
Mhm.
Why did I have to come back from the couch for this?
90 feet away.
I felt that.
And then I can do whatever. As long as I end my turn not in a fucking
Doing nothing all
solid...
session, gang. Let's
I'm good.
go.
While that's going on, I will go over to Leon once the whole.
You guys are here. You're welcome to do stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
You guys, I
Except
have,
you.
I have no.
Anyways,
no
I
foot in the
beeline
matter.
90 feet outside the temple.
You're out.
All right, there we go. I'll let the etherealness drop. I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Leon. Now that my affairs are
I
in
want
order,
the fucking silence to work.
2 questions. One, who's the new guy?
His name is Bjorn, and he joined us at the Adventurers Guild after.
Go! Princess Trust.
No.
Second question, I did see smoke. Should we be going to see what that was?
I think now that we have our affairs in order, then yes, we should head out there.
Bjorn.
David, Percy, the one everyone trusts the least, investigated the smoke.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I didn't have
You
a
don't tell me
choice.
what to do.
I'm on a fucking leash because I just came back from the dead.
I don't think you're on a leak, but okay.
Who's
Okay.
got the stone?
The sending stuff? I think
Me.
you do.
I have no
I
idea.
do. I do, and I'm away from everyone.
You feel a little buzzing. Your pager's
Your
going
stone
off.
rings.
The stone flips open like a fucking Nokia flip phone.
That's
It's a
why you can
razor.
drop it and it's fine.
Exactly.
It's not because it's stone. It's because it's got Nokia carved into
He
it.
literally perfectly flips open. Yes, sandwich.
Yes. One of your
Your team
Partners.
The
The
demon-looking
female.
variety.
yes, the horned one.
Purple.
That's not
She-
something you hear every day, but okay.
She's here.
I just rolled the damage.
Okay.
To get the nat 20 max as well.
She's waiting for
After
you.
this.
She's currently asleep.
Can I ask how she got to you?
She came through the door.
Just like every fucking one else.
You know, that's fair. I should have saw that coming. I'll ask the door. We'll be there in about half an hour.
Okay.
I'll tell Leon. I don't think the new guy is responding to me. If you want to let him know, start heading out.
We're leaving Bjorn.
I have to find gold. He just disappeared.
You see me walk into the church.
He's probably outside.
I'm going to roleplay this as if I'm walking into the church for the first time.
Okay. But don't tell me. Just do it.
No, I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
I walk in and I just kind of like take in the grandeur of the place. Oh, I look to the paladin who's very clearly at the door. Oh, are you the station for this temple?
Gold, why are you acting
Yes.
so weird?
Well met. My name is Goldmere, and I'll offer a hand.
Is he still up to his old shits?
He kind of looks at
Let's just
you, Leon, for a second, and then at Bjorn.
Does he look at me again?
He looks at you again, and
I'm going to wink with the eye that he can't see.
hello, Goldmere.
With, well met. Thank you.
I am Sir Trevis.
Oh, well, thank you, Sir Travis. Oh, Tomer, Leon,
Don't start this shit. Let's go. Let's out of the church.
Bjorn, what are you doing over there?
I'm just looking at you like, did you hit your head or what?
Hit my head. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I just got here.
Leon,
I'm gonna start walking.
I love that I hate leaving this place. I'll give my proper respects to Sir Travis and I'll head out the freaking
All right.
Me just trying to fuck with the barbarian. Solely.
Well, clearly that big silent thing didn't work.
No.
So do all of you head out?
Yeah.
I'll never do that again.
You never communicated to me that Persephone's at Sandwich.
Yeah, we have no clue.
Yeah, nobody else knows.
Yeah, no, I'm the only one who knows. I don't know why the fuck y'all are saying you want to leave.
Well,
No, I said I
It's
was
been
going
a
towards the
pleasure,
smoke
brother.
pillar.
I was gonna lead you outside and talk about the smoke. So as soon as we
Until
reach
meet
outside, I'm
again,
like,
and I leave.
so Gold, what's the plan? Because I do see smoke, and I think we're missing one person because I don't see the demon.
Oh, speaking of the demon. On our way to the smoke, we can head by... Or you haven't met them yet. You remember Sandwich?
No, I forgot.
Oh yeah, Tomer never met Sandwich.
Oh, please allow us to remind you.
Yes, of our exuberant wizard. They apparently have Persephone there.
Okay.
I got a ring on the rock.
Ring on the rock.
Mhm.
Yes, I'll explain that later.
He's got the ring on the cock.
Whoa.
Dear Lord. Anyway, Persephone
Like, if you invent this, you could make a
Hanging
lot
out.
of cold.
so we can
Call
go
it Prince
gather
Gold.
Persephone and then proceed towards the smoke.
Sounds like a plan.
Fast travel to Sandwich's house.
Yep.
So
So when you guys get to the
Kind of
central
up
market
style.
area, this is where you see for the first time that like half the market area is fine for the most part. I mean, there's some soot and stuff from the smoke and stuff like that, but half of it, the northern half of it, is trashed. It is burnt down. There's buildings that are not there anymore, with the exception of like maybe the odd piece of like might have been a support piece of timber that is burnt to a crisp. It's black and it's like barely hanging in there. Some stonework might still be there, but for the most part, it's all burnt down to the ground. And on the northern end of it, there is the door. Just this lone door sitting there. It's nice and clean now. This striped door that's sitting there in its little framework all by itself. No building around it, just this door. The building that was around it is burnt. You see the remnants of it, but just the door.
It's a good wood polisher.
it is varnish.
I think she was pointing to the.
So that's what you see.
Do I see
We just completely glossed over.
The sound of this bottle opening, by the way, not to like ruin the game. This bottle opening is fucking perfect.
It smells like nail polish.
I'm gonna as we're walking, I'll do some walking and talking and so Gold,
So you can open it again.
Leon. To give you some information what I've been doing for a little bit, I did gain
Dorn is
another
very
ship.
confused on why you're here.
I did gain another ship for the Armada. I am currently recruiting more. So far, we have 2 warships, one bigger with the other one. The new one is called. Give me a second.
That's a
It's
good
called
name.
fucking give me a second.
That's a good name.
I will say it's been a long time since I've been upon a warship outside the one that we nearly sank.
Oh, the Tempest Fang.
All right.
It's twice the size of the Alabaster Dragon, which I just sent off to go adjust them.
The Alabaster Dragon's the ship that we fought the demon on.
Yes, but it's currently mine. And now I've added another ship to my armada, the Tempest Fang. So now we have 2 ships with a bigger armada that we can keep recruiting more, which I sent my second in command to go spread my name that I've taken over and that I'm
And
preparing
who's your second in command?
The second in command
Ludus.
is
Tito.
I was
Tito's third in
I
command.
was waiting for that to be mentioned.
No, it was Ludus.
Yeah, Ludus.
Very well. Is there any other notable warriors on your ship?
Any
So
other
far,
The
notable
small green
NPCs?
variety.
So far we have
I'm waiting for the fucking fairy to be mentioned. See if he remembers its name.
we've gained a third in command, which I've taken under my wing, named Tito. He's pretty helpful with himself. We did receive a fairy that was on our ship not too long ago that we discovered as we were being boarded near one of the other towns. A couple of strong hands. We have some sorcerers and casters also as part of the ship.
Some sorcerer.
Mhm.
A tempest sorcerer, if I'm not mistaken.
A fairy. Interesting. We just dealt with those, did we not? You're not there.
I was like, who the fuck you talking to?
I don't think we actually ever explicitly dealt with fairies.
We did.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
You remember they tried to steal our shit and we played a game rather.
You
we
might not have
find
played
them
hide and
as our
seek.
lives.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Yes, you were.
Not,
Yeah.
not out of character.
Yeah.
You're right. In character, you weren't.
Yeah.
But besides that, we've been doing pretty well for ourselves. Just unloaded a crap ton of
Be too soon.
crap ton of cargo that we found on the other ship that we took over.
I imagine you're super rich then.
Pretty decent amount.
He just gave all of his money to the church.
I still have 8,000.
Oh my god.
He almost has as much money as me.
I'm a broke bitch.
Remember, I'm a captain. I've been selling shit. Just keep making that income.
Gold's just stingy as shit.
I know. So am I. Slancha.
Shit, you guys have been spending like fucking crazy on
I
it.
know.
That's why I was at 10,000.
All right. So you're at the door.
I'm going to go ahead and before I knock on the door, I'm going to see that at this point it's very clean amidst all
yeah.
of the like
It is
ashen
super
wasteland.
clean. Yep.
I'm going to, before knocking on the door, say, wow, this is one really clean, good-looking door.
Oh, thank you.
Oh!
That was your friend.
Ah!
Do you punch the door?
No. I've seen the door before, right?
Yeah.
No. You
That's
never
the
been
first
that
time.
big.
Yes.
It's the first
No,
time for you and
Yes.
I thought you-
Sandwich teleport us there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The
Okay.
first time for the
Stick
both.
my fist through.
No, so not first time.
Not first time?
No.
Okay.
No, because sandwich
That's how we
teleport.
got to the Feywild.
I'm gonna be like, Gold, why is the door talking?
Oh. You haven't met this door.
I'm talking because he complimented me. I was just letting
no,
you know.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. There's fine craftsmanship done here. And trust me, I can tell. I've seen some
Persuasion
bad...
check.
Gold, I assume this is one of your friends. Who is this with us?
You've met this door. Oh! You're talking about Tomer.
There was a fucking door.
Sorry, second nature. Tomer's been with us far longer than you have, in all honesty.
I've never seen her.
And Tomer's an old friend.
I see. I
I
kind
say-
of gathered that based on the
17.
conversation.
Okay.
I say old. I
so
think
the-
I've met
Oh,
or have known them less than
Well-
Leon,
thank you.
who insulted me from the dead for not knowing them more than a year. Anyway,
Let's just say we've been through the shit and back together multiple times.
Yes, and please, if you have, wipe your feet. I don't want the shit you were talking about tracking.
Oh no, I'm talking about old like adventures.
Oh no.
past
okay.
battles.
metaphorical shit, not the
Metaphorical
literal kind.
Ah, good. We don't like the physical shit.
Yes, not the dog waste.
No, thank
not happening.
What
Thank.
happened? What happened with Patch?
I don't know.
I'm talking to Gold.
Intercepted. Can you butt out?
Well, I guess this should happen in front of the door, as the door had met Patch.
Yes, I have.
Patch had
the
went
bunny.
home to his village.
All right.
He had decided that it was in his best interest to defend his village.
Well, that's a noble cause.
It is. I do not blame him for his decision. I only wish that he had made it knowing that being with us would have saved his village.
Well, that's what we're here to do, is save everybody.
You got to
at this
also
point.
remember that his master had open heart surgery done by someone who is definitely
And
not
his
open heart
and
surgery.
the actual
I
village is
didn't
fucking destroyed.
successfully
The people
diagnose.
were successful.
No, I remember all of these details. I understand that my
alive.
village was burned in flames and
Yeah.
everyone I know is dead.
Yes.
So,
You know,
so to
Patch
me,
is very family oriented.
to me,
the fact that he still has
It is
people alive.
less.
Yeah. The fact that he still has people from the village alive, that's a bonus.
And
Yes.
Patch was confident in your guys' ability to take care of this while he held down the fort.
I'm not trying to like.
I'm just telling you, as the previous Patch player.
I'm not.
Dingus? No, I played him.
I'm not trying to fight with you or anything.
You're
From
not
Gold,
fighting with me.
from Gold's perspective, however, it was,
I was just shedding light for the viewers,
it was a bitch move.
It's a bitch move, Santa.
and you're allowed to think that. You want to know what else was a bitch move? Dodging my natural 20.
No, he
Bitch
didn't
made.
dodge it. He just got it.
You know what else?
I got max damage on the unarmed strike, by the way.
He did. He showed me. That's fucking dumb.
I'll just send you to the Shadowfell and like
Well,
be good.
Yeah, you gotta wait a month.
All right,
though.
not counting the lightning damage.
I do, yeah.
I wasn't raging.
Okay.
The rest
all
of
right,
it's from
so-
there.
What you doing?
We're heading inside.
Okay.
We explained
Oh.
to the door that Patch is gone. We're good.
I'm sorry to hear that, but
Also, Patch hated like a bunch of the people in the group.
I'm pretty sure he only got along with me and
Yeah.
Leon.
I
Yeah.
saved his life.
You saved his master's life.
Yeah, that's who the his I was
Yeah.
referring to.
but he the door. He's like, I'm sorry to hear your friend is gone, but yes, your other friend is waiting for you. They've been here for a while. So
A long
here you go.
rest while?
Opens up, and even though
hope they're
there's
still
only a
under the
door
effects
and a
of this.
frame,
Why 1,000
as it opens
now.
up, there is a hallway beyond, even though that shouldn't be that way. It's there. You take the hallway, you take the long walk, you eventually find the stairs and go up. You eventually get to the top of the stairs after a long walk to go to another hallway for a fairly long walk, and then, oh, look, finally, the door. It's open. And you walk in to Sandwich's workshop. As you walk in, it looks as it always has, except over on the couch, you see a Persephone who's just now stretching and yawning. You have had a long rest because, as far as far as you know, you've been there for 24 hours.
Probably I was asleep.
You were. You were
Magic
there
bullshit.
for a long time.
Magic bullshit.
So she's still laying on the couch, right?
No, she's just stretching and getting up.
But she's on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm on the couch. That is accurate.
Gold is going to run towards her,
Um,
pull out his broadsword,
that's
Kill her.
and pin her to the fucking couch with his knee,
Whoa.
while putting the sword to her neck.
Whoa. What did I miss?
well. Good morning to you.
Bjorn
too.
smiles and crosses his arms watching this. Like,
Not my circus.
now this is pod racing.
Inspiration.
Can I sense motive on you?
What was that?
What
Sense
kind
motive?
of sense motive?
I'm gonna give you inspiration for that one because that just tickles me.
You're getting there. I'm going to roll an intimidation check with this happening.
Okay.
How the fuck did you get back? Rolled a 6.
So what's your total intimidation?
So,
That's the 6. I rolled a 2.
so you know,
Roll insight.
Not very
No, that's fine.
intimidating,
Okay.
are we?
So you know how magic exists? And I had him on the head.
Gold, you've been acting awfully strange today. You'll have to forgive him, Percy. I think he hit his head in the church.
I thought he was smarter than this, but
That still doesn't explain.
you know how we got to the Fey world? The
His
Fey
intelligence was
realm?
only 14.
It's the same thing, but you go the opposite direction. How
So-
did you get back?
So Sandwich teleported you back.
No, some fucking what's her faces, dude. Opened the door and then what's his name threw me through. Literally. Didn't even land on the pillow.
Pillow, what?
I will be
The
honest
whole
here,
thing.
Gold. As much as I have a particular distaste in that direction, I think it's a little rash for you to immediately pin her up against the couch with a sword to her neck.
I, by the way, am unaffected by the sword.
She just like grabs the blood.
No, you can stay there. It's fine.
He doesn't give a shit.
I've done kinkier shit.
Take me to dinner
Like,
first.
Next time, bring out the leather. No.
I hearing all these fucking comments, I will look at you dead in the eye, regardless of sexual comments. This sword will affect you should it want to. I'll go ahead and sheath it and get off of you.
Oh, Leon, I got you a gift. Little bag.
Gold, this seems a little extreme.
Don't know why you're
3
mad at
healing
me.
potions.
Has she done something to draw your ire?
No.
I whisper
Yeah.
loudly.
I have 15.
See me go.
I forgot I was the
You were
original
supposed to hear that. I'm
inventory
whispering.
guy. So I have a crap ton of shit.
No, Bjorn, I'll be honest. She hasn't done anything to draw my ire. I just needed to test
Test what?
Uh-huh.
whether everything was too good to be true.
So repeat, you know how
following.
magic exists?
You also needed to test my blade. Which is
So you know.
coated in gnome semen.
Well,
So
then-
you know it's good.
While she's staring at Gold, I'm just gonna like side. I'm just gonna sidestep and be like, "Hey, Persephone."
Long time no see.
Exactly.
Nice outfit.
Thank you.
Got the huge.
Meanwhile, we've got a fucking giant
Yeah,
charm
your
opening.
your freaking shirt is like burned away.
Oh, I don't give a shit. It's
You
just
act
all
like
out there
that
at this
doesn't
point.
make it even hotter.
No, I'm trying to say.
At this point, I'm just
It's like
smoking.
his chest
I'm,
is all out.
I'm smoking my pipe that has no fumes, with like the magic going through it and like
Oh, yeah.
igniting.
Percy's
Just-
soaking wet.
Just
That's
fucking-
right. I gave you a really cool ass pipe. That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm smoking my dragon fuse pipe.
Either
It's like
way,
fucking glowing and shit. It's badass.
I get away from Persephone. She's good in my book now.
I didn't know I wasn't.
It wasn't that you weren't. I just
Hey,
needed to make sure.
Hey,
Okay.
You were a prisoner I picked up.
So, from our
What?
perspective, Persephone, you did sort of just disappear with the rod.
you didn't see that. You
know
were dead.
this.
Never.
Yeah. I was like,
Well, I'm going up with what I was told.
You weren't
told.
You could
Okay,
have
then
been
I'm
told.
just dead.
No, you could have been told. You could have been told if you guys would.
No, no, they said
I
I'm not
didn't-
told, so I'm not
That's a good point. The rod was gone after she did what she did, right?
Everything went, and it was like, okay, everything seems good, as far as you could tell.
What became of the rod?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I actually just can't play devil's advocate here. Never mind. No pun intended.
uh,
That's pretty good.
don't know.
Inspiration.
So I have a question. I'm assuming another rod was trying to be placed and you guys took care of it.
Indeed.
We stopped the rod, yes.
Okay, second question. What's up with the smoke in the town that looks like some demons attacked it?
Did you not see the outside of the door?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like in general, in total, like was there like a demon attack? Did something happen that?
We weren't here. We don't know.
Well, the
And-
thing is, I wasn't here either,
and-
so I have no clue.
Sam, who is like working at his little
Computer.
workbench, he's working at. Yeah, he's got different potions and things he's dealing with. Blah, blah. And over his shoulder, he goes, "I already told her. She can tell you."
Whatever.
I was working on it. Yeah, so, I guess while the ritual was happening, because it was taking place on more than one plane, it hit over here.
Just because of the ley lines?
You know what I'm thinking.
RP.
I don't.
Yes.
Can we get shawarma?
You know what? Roll percentile. Fuck
With the planar disturbance that happened with me
it.
carving through planes, I'm wondering if me doing so,
Oh, I thought it
when
did stop.
the darkness started to envelop more space, perhaps here in the primaterial plane, where the sequence was happening simultaneously, it caused that fireball to swell.
I figured that makes about as much sense as any other theory, so.
I would need
53.
some eyewitness testimony,
That's
but
3 away.
No, it sounds
I'll
sound.
be honest,
the sandwich.
it did not seem like there were many witnesses. Or if they were, they are no longer.
Would it be trouble for you to show me the sequence of events?
I didn't see the sequence of events.
All
Well,
right.
it's not a time
I can show
traveler.
you now.
Oh, I
Pulls
stand corrected. Apparently he is.
his crystal ball over and go, "Eh." And you see the ground zero, if you will, and it literally looks like there was, as far as you can tell, it looks like there must have been some kind of huge release of force, some kind of explosion of force at this point that you can see, and it went out, and then from there everything is like flattened and just destroyed and then burnt all the way out, and then he zooms out and you can see it's huge section. It is basically the northern portion of the city, like the northern half of the city, going out of the city even. And you know, I mean, like as he backs out, you can see it's like the entire northern portion of the city, and outside the city, a huge radius.
But it's like a perfect sphere.
Yes.
I think that adds up pretty well.
So you caused this?
Inadvertently, I think so.
I wouldn't put the blame on him like that.
Well, no, I'm not putting the blame. I'm just assuming whatever
I
you
think in
did.
saving the world, I did.
I mean, to be fair, there are going to be casualties when it comes to this kind of stuff. Remember what happened when we went to that zombie town? Shit's going to happen.
Down, my lord.
You remember
You
that?
take me to.
That was a fun time. I had a good time. I don't know if you did.
That was fucking child's play. I had you fucking roll the wagon around while I shot bitches.
Yeah, it was fun as hell. That was a good time. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Dear
Fighting all
Lord.
the zombies, that sure was fun.
Good.
We
I
go
don't-
find another zombie town. I
I
want to
don't
go
need a
to times for
flashback
sure.
episode,
Nuclear time.
guys.
We
When
didn't go
I,
to zombie
when I was
town. I
the
want to go
weakest
shoot
member of
people.
the party, but now that's up for debate.
So, anything else?
I think single target damage is still win now.
Oh,
Anyway,
you guys can do more burst damage for sure.
Anything else that I missed while I was gone? Anything from anybody that I missed? So, all I know is you went to demon stuff. You stopped the root. You stopped the rod. Shit had repercussions in our plane.
We
Anything
went
else that I'm
to a
missing?
demented dimension of clowns and carnivals.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I
That
don't-
sounds like ass.
that-
Or I wasn't.
yeah,
I
I was
think
like that,
Alpha did though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's
Alpha died. No, by the way, there's a race of myconids from the Feywild that can be affected by the demon root to gain consciousness of their own accord and spread the root around.
that's fucking scary. Anybody checked in on the old town to see what everything's like? D, is everything okay?
No.
over there?
D's pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's good.
So we're traveling with the daddy.
A baby daddy, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe we better
also,
pull out of a drive.
Very soon.
I had one time. What the fuck do you mean?
It only takes one time.
D is also insert true name here.
The Nightingale.
The Nightingale.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
shit.
The legendary assassin who tried to kill
Yo,
him.
baby mama tried to kill you and you impregnated her.
Oh, twice.
That came back. That's fucking funny as hell. I miss this group
I'm
so
shit.
goddamn much. This is the best family anybody could ask for. There's so much drama.
I just came back from the dead. Can we tone
Oh,
it
yeah, he
down
died.
just a little bit?
That's even better.
Bjorn is very
Ooh,
confused.
I love a man with experience.
Shit, I missed all the fun parts.
It wasn't fun.
Oh, I'm loving this.
I missed
Oh,
this
I turned
family.
into a dinosaur. That was kind of fun.
That's badass.
Leon's entire story arc up until the resolution with fucking O'Rourke
We killed the
was
rich guy.
literally like, to live is to suffer. I must push forward.
Oh, yeah, O'Rourke is dead.
Fuck yeah, nice. Did you do it?
I did.
I think
I
It's
don't-
just one less evil off the
Somebody
checklist that I
did.
remember we had.
I don't know who. I think
I
it was
don't
you
remember. I'd
under
have
my
to look
spell.
back.
who
I
did
think it was you who did it.
I'll take
I
credit
killed the
if
beast,
no one else
the
wants
big,
it, but
big creature.
that's
I'll say
different.
I did because no one else can claim.
No, 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 no. I
just
think you
said
did.
I'll take
You did.
credit.
You did. I think you did.
I killed the big.
I know it's MVP
Because
of
he
the
was
fight.
killing the wife. He killed the wife.
that
He
I
took care of
played
the
as.
beast.
Yeah,
I guess I killed the wife.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
you did.
Yeah, yeah. You,
yeah.
he killed.
Leon
Lady
killed
Aurora.
the wife.
Yeah, he killed.
Logan
Yeah,
did not.
wife slayer.
Logan did not.
I was
Jack
there.
did.
He
Yeah.
killed the beast, so it had to have been you. Because I don't think.
Yeah, fuck you, Percy.
I clearly don't have it in me.
Oh no, she definitely did some damage.
And all I'm saying is Zach was MVP of that fight. Anyway,
So, what's
Can't
the next?
contest.
What's the next
no, you
move?
can't.
Oh,
I have no knowledge.
Also, pleasure to meet you, Tomar. Brother of Shimlo.
He squeezes a little bit too hard as he's sizing you up.
I squeeze
When,
back.
especially when you hear brother of Shemla.
Oh, I didn't even catch that in
Yeah,
person.
he just said that.
It's where
As you can tell by the giant sigil burning in my chest.
Oh
my
yeah,
name
no.
is white.
He grabs your hand way too hard. It's like yes, brother.
Two of them.
Yeah, actually, you, other than just now, you have never met anybody else who is a follower of Shemlo, other than your family, like you said. But you recognized when he came back from the back with Sir Travis.
I think I have my eyes closed.
Yeah, but you recognize
on the
something.
walkover.
Something was different about him, and you just were like, dude, there's something that I respect here, and it was just Shemlo's light kind of shining through.
Oh, maybe I would have reacted slightly different when he was like, Bjorn, come here. And I was like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, well, you're just now kind of realizing it.
you don't
you're like,
see
hmm,
game.
You basically see this guy also loves Shemlo. Okay.
You're
I
all right
can-
in my book.
We need to get a drink sometime.
Now you're talking my language.
I could use a drink.
Let's go
Pretty
drink.
sure the tavern's gone, guys.
It was on that side of town. I will agree.
It was there. Well, I mean,
Wasn't there another?
it's not like
tavern?
there's not a lot of other taverns.
We could probably find another one.
Silver flame ignites on my wrist.
Oh, he's still doing that bullshit.
Oh, he's doing it even harder now.
Yeah.
Oh, even harder now.
Yeah.
Did you finally do the thing with the sword?
Yes.
Nice.
I mean, my master did bring Leon back to life, so
Did you get your sword awakened too?
put respect on his name.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I'm proud of you guys. You guys developed a lot.
Yeah, I didn't
Silver-
get a full sword.
What bar are you in? Or what tavern, inn, whatever?
Hey girl, where you at?
My axe is all.
Do not do that with
Well, that is so.
I imagine it's on
brother.
speakerphone.
Oh yeah.
Would it not be
And she
free?
goes,
Gonna be the
and she
most
goes,
Jim Bros ever.
okay, girl.
Mighty dog. Like,
The Bash Brothers.
None of this is picking up on Mike
We're the-
either, which is
Brothers
awesome.
now.
So I want it to be known. Leon on my right, being the rational friend that he is, says, wouldn't it not be prudent to investigate the site? And on my left, simultaneously, I hear my wife fucking whisper in my ear, I'm fucking your sister.
Oh my god, I missed that.
We're having a wholesome conversation. And then this shit happens.
So no, you hear Sylvestra. She goes
This
like,
is all on speaker, by the way, so she
yeah,
hears
no,
everything.
everyone hears it.
Oh.
So she's like, I'm actually at the Drunk Badger Tavern.
Drunk
Oh.
bad.
Say less.
I don't know where you are, but I am in the southeast portion of the city because the northern portion of the city
Yeah, we know.
is fucking destroyed.
We know.
We noticed.
I came
There's, we're currently in Sandwich's establishment, which is currently just a floating door
Swords as well.
in the center of the city.
But he doesn't know
Oh,
that
yes,
about you yet.
he's,
Brother.
You can make it. You can see very clearly.
He's
that
a good,
one.
Bjorn.
He is a good friend of ours.
he's the eccentric
The bear
wizard.
arms and
Got it.
Absolutely.
excessive hair.
And he's like, I heard that.
Above table. Did I
It's a good thing, Sandwich. It's not a bad thing.
I know. I'm just letting you know I heard it.
Good. He's
Sam.
good.
I'm very perceptive.
Sam.
You're very good at hearing.
Sam.
Yeah, weird question. Did I find out that he had a sister before, or was this new?
Yeah, you knew.
Okay.
Sam.
Don't fuck my sister.
Yes.
Can you
Hey man, if she comes on to me, I'm not.
I'll stab
hers.
Yeah.
He will
You can
stab.
try.
Literally, he will.
Nope.
So you see me pull out the sword and it just
what's
fucking
yours?
beckons
Point of a
shadows
shadow.
around it like it's a legendary fucking
You hear this
object.
I take out the hammer. I start twirling it. Lightning starts
Interesting.
flickering.
Mine
You-
doesn't
you-
have any cool aura
You
effect.
literally see shadows drop to the ground as if they were flame and spread.
You see one eye turn into like a werewolf
I
eye
think
for
it
like a
just slows
second.
my
We
speed.
fucking doing
Yeah.
a dick measuring
And
And you
contest.
see one eye turn
Yours was
purple on
Shadow's
mine.
betrayal, right?
Bjorn is like looking back, like,
Sounds vaguely correct.
I missed you so much.
Start a legendary duel.
Yep. That's it.
Fucking hold on. One Piece.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I do need a
Punk
Constitution
hazard.
save
Yeah.
from you.
The
don't know.
cock.
I'm caught up on One Piece.
Akuniu versus Akoiji or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Koichi.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
actually took 7 points of damage. When
I
you
put my hammer. I'm like, I missed you.
Lava guy versus
necrotic
ice
damage.
guy.
Yeah, I look at you. I'm like, I missed you so much.
Just don't fuck my sister. I
I'm not trying to fuck your sister.
I
I
hope the fuck not.
Listen,
You woke
I'm not
up
here for
and
that.
your
I'm here to
shadow was
help.
trying to strangle
But,
you.
Hey,
Whoa.
somebody, not saying somebody, but somebody might try to do that.
I already did.
Did you actually?
No.
It's like, what? You already...
What the fuck?
It's like I must have missed that. That was
So, to the Badger we go?
Didn't you want to go investigate?
I'm going directly to the.
It's like fuck you guys.
To the north.
I'm going directly to the site of impact. Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
he can get there faster than we can because he can fly.
I'll be going with fucking Leon.
To
All right. Well,
clarify,
there's 2 spots
was
on the
this
horse. So.
not-
You and I are the best at investigating, so let's go.
Say again?
was this not side of
Oh, you
impact?
guys are just dipping.
No,
out. It's like,
your sandwich's house is not site of impact.
Well, no, but like
Well, I
that's
suppose
where I
I'll
thought I
catch
was going, and that's why we stopped at the door. I thought I was in the middle already.
No.
Gotcha. Okay,
All
I
right.
misunderstood that then.
So I'll go ahead and tell the three of you, Leon and I are going ahead
I mean, we can just all go.
to
but
investigate the
we don't need to
impact
keep
site.
splitting the party.
Some people were wanting to go to the tavern.
It's whatever you guys want
I think it's better since now I'm less special. I need to go investigate this too. It's part of.
Yeah, it was like
it
I
has
figured
to
we
be
would
part of
just stick
my
together so
investigation.
you
Yeah.
don't fucking
Was it struck
put
by
a
lightning?
sword on my neck again.
I don't know. You tell me. I do have divine sense that might help. So
And then catch up as you and I fucking like fly off.
as you say that, I werewolf shapeshift and I start running on rooftops.
Are you two joining?
I watch him turn. It's like
I will say now that I have the mark of Shemlo, my hair is great. I'm no longer fully black. It's like a silver gray werewolf.
Gray.
With blue ice
You got
tips
racing
on the-
stripes, bitch.
Yeah, that makes me go faster.
Do you want to walk or you want me to just teleport? Because they're gone. All right, I go.
What spell are you using?
Dimension door.
So you can only go 500 feet with that.
That's fine. I'm gonna fucking make it a shorter walk. Is my point.
How many
500
times you
feet.
casting it?
Depends on. Probably just once. I imagine once catches us up with them.
Wait, you have
Once
this
you
spell?
actually,
I'll just-
because it's basically
You would
instantaneous,
far
you're,
exceed us.
you're
Oh,
past
I thought
them,
it
and
was
then you
not
can
letting you know.
continue walking,
Yeah,
and they'll catch up
yeah,
to
that's
you
fine,
and then
yeah.
pass you.
I will cast it once.
Or Cassie.
what a strange feeling that is.
Mhm.
You've done
You
it.
see a little
So-
trick
I know,
way off
Yeah.
in the distance.
Eventually, you all do arrive at the map location that was identified as the impact site or ground zero. if
I'll
you
go
will.
back to normal form.
When you get there, it looks like just devastation. In the center, it is literally, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like someone put something there and force went out in all directions
I might have
to
something.
flatten everything as well as destroy it and burn it.
I might have in a visual. So when Thor's hammer hits the earth and it just makes that divot and then it just flattens everything out,
Yes.
something like that.
Something like that.
Yep.
Okay. Except it's massive.
Yep.
This is like hundreds of feet diameter.
Or like when the Terminator gets sent from the future to the past
Yes.
and it just.
Yep.
And this was caused by what we did.
Now, what you notice at the very center is a hole about that big.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna just start sniffing around and see if I can cast Divine Sense using my hybrid.
Okay.
To just see if I can sense anything
And what does
evil
that
in the
do
dark.
again?
Oh, wait! I thought you turned back.
Yeah, I turned back, but I can still use the senses and
Okay.
stuff. So Divine Sense is an action you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. The sense is affected by the hollow spells of knowing the location of celestial fiends undead within 60 feet.
Yep. Well, you have to pick one: celestial, fiend, or undead.
I'm gonna do fiend because that's what we've seen previously with the. I already know you're gonna ping.
Bing!
Yeah, I know she's gonna ping no matter what.
All right.
You. And this is what's the range on it? 60 feet.
So I'll be at like the center point with the hole
Nothing
is.
else.
Okay,
Gold, we stopped this, did we not?
we're clear for now. I don't sense any fiends.
If there is a fucking hole here,
That means someone's probably gonna come put a rod in it.
no, I fear the
Typically the
rod's
other way
already been
around.
placed.
However,
We weren't
Just-
fast enough.
just because
We weren't here.
just because there's a hole there doesn't necessarily mean that the rod was placed. It might mean that if our working theory is that this was the connection point between planes for what we were just doing, that perhaps in the ritual being attempted, it created this. It doesn't necessarily mean that the rod was placed.
And
Jason,
because it was disrupted too, I don't know if that made it
go ahead, Daniel.
worse.
This wasn't necessarily the same one that we were dealing with in the Feywild. Then
You have no idea.
Yeah, it's not
be-
necessary.
because you guys had said. Well, I'm remembering.
Oh,
that you guys
also
said
we were gone for 2
there-
months.
Yeah, exactly. Tying that into this. Like, you said that Ravensbarrow was a target site for this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been 2x whatever months.
Mm-hmm.
So this could have just happened.
I'd rather
It
than
had
not
nothing
be
to
the
do with what
case.
we did. We may
but,
have stopped one.
Jason, I'm going to use my detect portal feature.
Okay.
I'm going to detect the nearest distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of me.
You get sandwiches.
I was gonna say
I hope that's not the answer. And it's like underground and it's some random bullshit.
the rod hasn't been placed here because remember what happened in the sea? It killed everything and then brought new life. If a rod was placed here, new life should be growing right now from this location.
Tomer,
I genuinely don't.
do you not
this
remember the
as
zombie
a-
village?
Well, that was
Fire
because it was
or
placed in
not.
the water system, not in the actual
I
ground.
Well,
think
that was
every
a
rod does something
root.
differently.
That was a root,
Oh,
not
I
a
see.
rod.
Oh, that's right. It was a
You
root.
remember the mines over in the Dwarven continent?
Well, I remember that, but did it? What? No, that was
where
the
it
root
did
as well.
seemingly nothing till we touched it and then gassed an entire fucking ecosystem?
Well, no,
Yeah,
you
that
are
was
correct because
not
both
fun.
moments that I'm recurring had to do with the root, not the rod. Because
Or how it was placed formerly in the Dwarven continent to the north and had seemingly ruined Patch's village?
It'd
Or
be
you weren't
easier-
there?
it'd be easier if we had a map for all these.
You don't
sites.
remember that. That's right, you weren't there.
Oh, we do.
Oh, we have a map for this. Oh,
Yes, we do. There's only 2 sites left.
what's the next one?
Your hometown.
Where's that?
The desert.
It is in.
Oh,
We were hoping
I
Tomer
forgot
would
that-
know the answer to this question.
You forgot the whole continent existed, right?
that's right. The forbidden place.
I blocked it out of my memory. I'm like, I don't.
I forgot about that place. That's been a long
The place
time.
where I murdered most of your kin. Or much
I
of
don't.
your kin.
They deserve to die.
They did. That's why I killed them.
Good. Did you
With
kill
that-
my mom while you were there?
Maybe,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I missed
Jesus
whatever
Christ.
that one was.
Probably not. It would have been your grandmother, maybe.
I mean, to be fair, when you're born looking like me, you don't live long where I come from. You either get killed, eaten, or thrown into slavery. I don't know how the hell I made it out because out of dear luck.
Or burned
Yeah,
by
come
a
to think of it, I
dragon
haven't really seen any of you.
with a vengeful
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah. So if we're going back, I'm bringing hell with me.
So your detect portal.
Bjorn
Yes.
doesn't really see race like that, so he just did it. He just saw you as a person,
His house.
a
His
shitload
house.
follower.
Sandwiches.
Damn.
That's the only one you pick up. Within a
Alright.
mile.
So
I said we regroup with your sister at this point if we have no other leads. Because if Talk is the next location and we need to start making our way now, we need to go.
Well, you said there were 2.
But Talk is the next one on the map.
well, so I can go ahead and
They're
use
not numbered.
primeval awareness.
a little bit.
So I will go ahead and
Ping.
primeval awareness.
Doesn't do phase.
I'm going to choose
I'm
fiend.
not a
Oh, it
fang.
is fiend.
It's a mile radius.
Yep, 1 mile.
Just her.
Ding, ding, ding,
Wait, I got
ding. There's a no. Just,
Oh,
Just in,
in
that
general
direction, after a
direction.
while.
There's about 6.
Are we going?
We have
One
seen
is clearly her because
Yeah.
it's right. It's like beacon.
and we
right
have
next to
seen
it.
Probably
tieflings
other
in
tieflings.
general.
You have.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of them, but they
No,
do
but
exist.
yeah.
All right. If that is the case, I believe we were in the right place at the right time, but simultaneously woefully unaware that Ravensbarrow burned at our expense.
Well, it would have been destroyed entirely, no?
That is true. Because if, from what you guys have told me, from where you were,
I don't know if this was the same run. This could have been 2 attacks simultaneously.
Assuming that it was.
Yeah, and
We
assuming
were
This
gone for 2 months.
Could be a scale far beyond our understanding.
and it could also be because I remember we were talking before how sometimes the ley lines of each plane lay on top of each other.
You weren't there.
I thought I was. That's
No.
Oh fuck that! Never mind.
Mm.
You have been gone for months at that time.
Yeah, you've
that's
been
right.
gone
Yeah,
for
never
a
mind.
long time. That's why it's
You know
everything
nothing.
happened to coincide
I still have, like,
surprisingly where
I still
you
have two
come back
bottles of the
after
Bruno.
It's okay. I had already thought that, so it's fine. Leon, you know how I had been discussing previously why we needed to go to the Feywild to understand the overlining of the
ley lines.
ley
yes.
lines, yeah. And why we went to that in particular intersection.
To stop a rod being placed there from also being placed in the prime material.
No,
No? Alright, well, see, I haven't been here for most of the session, so I tried.
we went there because we had understood that that particular ley line had already had a rod placed in the prime material.
Okay. See, I didn't know.
And placing a rod in the Feywild would do what?
We don't know, right?
Through a chaos magic, merge the realms and cause them to bleed together.
Again, this is all news to me.
I don't understand any of this. We should head to the next site, though.
I think we need to regroup with his sister. First.
I look at the three of you. It's simple, really. Think of the realms as a big sandwich.
Yes.
God,
What?
that's
You can listen into
that
it.
range
It's fine.
of hearing.
Okay.
Think of the prime material as the top slice of the bread. The most important slice. The one you look at. The one that we are on, right?
Red. Yes.
The bottom slice of the bread. That of the abyss. The one you don't look at, but you know it's there.
The abyss
I
is
look,
red.
but
Okay.
In the middle,
In the
you
middle.
may have a slice of cheese, some ham, a lettuce, a tomato,
Taste first,
I
though.
like him.
You taste both at the same time.
maybe some
Your
bacon.
tongue's on the bottom.
Think of it as a good BLT, right?
Yeah.
Eating a sandwich
There are
with your
multiple
tongue out
layers
as you're
of
biting.
existence.
Your tongue.
Right.
Well, they're not listening.
No. The food analogy is going
Reaching your
to
tongue
draw
over the
them in.
top of the
Yeah, no,
sandwich,
it's
wrapping it
drawn
all
them
together.
Hey, BLT.
I'm sorry, we're hungry over here.
Okay.
What?
You have a toothpick. You're holding the sandwich together, right?
Oh, yeah, yes.
You pierce it through the top layer of the bread.
Yeah.
The bacon, the lettuce, the tomato, the ham, and the bread again. Does that not connect all of the pieces together?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sandwich actually has a sandwich he's been conjuring and putting together.
We don't know this.
Does that
No, you actually see this right on it. He's like doing this right here on one of the tables in front of you, and he's like,
We're
as
a
you're saying,
mile away from us.
no, he's not.
We're at the
Oh, that's right, you're there.
I'm imagining he's listening in.
He's projecting.
Never mind.
What
I
was
was
like-
crying over
For some reason, I
No. Sandwich is listening. It's okay. This is perfect.
Nope, he's not.
No, please. This is amazing.
You did this gold.
This commentary is great.
I'm just getting hungry. Continue your statement.
Go ahead.
After how many toothpicks does it become a sandwich
Would you
into
manage
another
to circle
substance entirely?
So you're saying the rods are the toothpicks that connect the different planes together to then cause them to fuse?
Exactly.
Oh shit.
At what point is it a sandwich and not just a pile of toothpicks?
I mean, that's a lot of
Bjorn's
toothpicks.
like,
I don't think math is his strong suit.
I don't know.
The math isn't important. It's a theoretical.
Yeah, you're losing them again.
Oh no, I understand this perfectly.
So
No, not
if
you.
you and I are on the tomato and we stop the tomato from being pierced,
Bjorn is just like 1,000
does
yards straight up.
does the toothpick you're going through the bread, the ham, and the lettuce matter?
What?
No.
Does it matter?
Yeah, does it matter?
We go get drunk.
We're talking all of this on the way to the bar.
Yeah.
Please.
Walk and talk.
I get what you're saying. You're basically saying that they're trying to use the rod placements as a fusion material to connect all the
Yeah,
planes,
out
which
of
is
character,
technically the sandwich.
I get what you're trying
we
to get.
stopped one
Yeah.
semblance of the rod.
We took a toothpick out.
Yeah. Well, you stopped the toothpick from even going in.
Yes, we
Yes,
stopped
correct.
the toothpick from piercing all the way through.
So now we need to stop that 2 more times, or if not, shit's gonna go bad.
Shit may
Or we'll
already
be
be
covered
going
in
bad from
toothpicks.
what I've saw. Regardless, I think we need to stop the top layer of bread.
Well, that's what we're on right
That's-
now.
Exactly. Talk is our next stop.
Okay.
Isn't that what I just? Okay.
The barbarian had the
sandwich
solution the
analogy.
whole time. I know. You're right, Bjorn.
Let's just. I think he'll understand after a couple of drinks.
For what it's worth, I appreciated your explanation.
I
Thank
get it
you,
now.
Leon.
I understand it. It makes it simpler
That
now.
was
I
what I
already
said to begin with,
understood.
and he
I
went
just-
to it like,
I know. I just needed to
character.
explain it in character in a way that
Sandwich
everyone would
analogy.
understand.
No, yeah, out of character. Thank you, because again, this is my first time hearing the intersection bullshit that's what was going on.
Gold is so passionate about sandwiches.
It's not bullshit, but also Sandwich was listening, so I use a sandwich expression, and then all of a sudden Sandwich
He's not
isn't
there
listening,
anymore.
which is bullshit.
It's
was
because he
just-
was eating a sandwich.
It was just a
I'm getting off the call.
audio hallucination for you.
I gotta eat my.
No, you're right. Hold on. Sandwich in an entirely different monologue is eating the sandwich we're talking about
Yes.
as he's piercing toothpick after toothpick.
Why is there so
Exactly.
many toothpicks? He's actually the mastermind behind all of this without realizing it.
He's
I'm
demon
so
daddy the
hungry.
whole time.
Making a giant sandwich and dropping the rods inadvertently.
We have.
I need more fiber in my
Oh
diet.
shit! It's 8:08.
Yep. So, what are you guys doing?
We'll head towards the bar where his sister's at.
Yeah.
All right. So as you make your way towards the Drunken Badger Tavern, basically heading back south to the southeast side of the city where things are not destroyed, that is where we're going to end for today. Once again, there will be no stream this next Tuesday because of day job bullshit. But the following week there will be. So that would be what
It's not the 20th.
Tuesday. Come on.
It'd be like this.
Of course, it's going to be slow to
April 1st.
There you go.
So there you go. April 1st. So Tuesday, April 1st. April Fool's Day. And it is not an April Fool's, but Tuesday, April 1st, we will have our next session of Atavar Ascension, episode 85, where we'll figure out what the party is doing next. Other than that, that's it for tonight. We hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time.
Hell yeah.
And we will see you next time. Later, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to Palm Coast for spring break.
At Totally Online Gaming Group, we're more than just a brand. We're all part of a greater community. And as much as we love creating content that you all enjoy, we cannot do that without your support. Every purchase you make goes beyond just owning a product. It supports us in our endeavors to grow and eventually go full-time so that we can dedicate ourselves to creating even more of the content you love. With our exclusive range of merchandise, from stickers to cell phone covers, mouse pads, and mugs, and of course, a wide variety of t-shirts. You can show your support proudly wherever you go. Just hop on over to www.toggdm.com and click on the Visit Store link to see and get your own official Totally Online Gaming Group merchandise. But it's not just about the merchandise. You can show your support in other ways too. Following our channel, subscribing, or visiting our official website, www.toggroleplay.com, and sharing it with your friends. We hope you'll continue to join us for our adventures and become part of the Totally Online Gaming Group family today.